we'll make it work, I guess. Spawning in at the top right, we have the red Terran bunny. All right, you introduce the other guy.
On the bottom left, the guy that's gonna win the tournament, most likely. This is the boss toss, MC.
God himself. The number one career earning, I think, no?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Probably,
is.
yeah. I'm not sure, like, if you count Brood War, where Flash is.
Even if you can Brood World, I feel
I think... No, I think Flash is higher, no? I'm not sure.
Can you take out the Christmas hat?
Yeah,
Because
of course.
I can't see the supply. Alright, so he's prop scouting, so playing it really safe.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think about this map in TVP?
I think it's like pretty good for Protoss.
You think?
Like... Because like you can just play macro, you know, like if you're confident in your macro play, this map is not bad for either Protoss or Terran, I feel like.
Yeah, it's true.
And especially there's like the bullshit with the pylon rush on Proxy Oracle, that's pretty good, so the Terran has to be scared of that.
I think this map is quite balanced overall in every matchup.
Yeah, this map is pretty great.
Yeah.
I would have to agree with that.
So Reaper on the way for Liquid Bunny. So kind of classic, even if Reaper is not as strong as before. Because like they have grenades, but Protoss have pylon overcharge. So
yeah, but that's the thing, like MC pylon's placement isn't like, will not punish Reapers too much. That's good for...
it's true. It's
for
kind of
Bunny,
classic Out of the Storm placement.
Yeah, like... It's kind of a building placement that's telling me that MC just doesn't care. It's like whatever.
For the moment. You will care when Liberator come.
Yeah.
Do you think Protoss has an advantage if they know that the Terran is going to be pretty passive? Can the Protoss abuse that a lot?
Maybe, like, if you go into the game in the loading screen, you know that the guy is going to play 3CC with like a different Cyclone. You can do some really greedy stuff and just be a little bit ahead in the mid game, but I'm not sure if it's like that significant.
Okay.
Reaper coming in, the grenade.
Actually, if he gets prop kill here, it's really good.
Yeah. I can't.
Oh, like see, like
nice.
Like MC doesn't have any pylon to his side of the base, so he can't overcharge.
And that's why you need to stay away of the pylon with the Reaper.
Okay, so we see a proxy pylon going down.
For this target, I guess.
Yeah, for this target. Oh, this Reaper is gonna be undetected.
I see that the MC is willing to push, so it's quite nice.
Yeah.
Maybe he can bunker up.
Yes.
Fast Cyclone.
Yeah, really fast Cyclone. I feel like it will be in time.
Do you think it's a good build? I never saw that.
I don't know if it's a good build, but in this situation, I think it's really good. Like, you will have a Cyclone already for the Oracle.
Yeah.
If the Oracle flies in range of the Cyclone, will the Cyclone always kill it or no?
No, the Oracle can run away.
Okay.
It depends on the situation. Like, if it goes in the mineral line and you have the Cyclone, you just kill it. But here, the problem is that the Cyclone will already use his skill on the Adept or Pylon or Motherfucker.
Like, he should lock on the Pylon, right?
Yeah.
But he's gonna lose 2 supply depot.
Yeah, and maybe...
but I mean...
I'm not sure.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Yeah, the depot loss here is really painful. That second Cyclone is probably going to finish, but he's going to be supply blocked for a little bit after that.
So, like, if Bunny doesn't take any more damage, like, if he doesn't lose this factory, he's fine. But, now his second Cyclone is not going to finish it. Oh, no.
No, it will finish.
He lost 3 SCV to an Adept, so yeah, good arrows from MC. And he has a second base, so it's not all-in at all, it's just pressure.
Yeah, it's pressure, but...
Big pressure.
He's gonna lose 3 Pylon for that, so they're kind of trading, like, supply depot, kind of.
But the fact is that Bunny doesn't know at all that an Oracle is coming behind it, so it's a big part.
But like, if he knew about it, I feel like Bunny would be in the lead, because right now he can safely kill the Pylon with Cyclone, and then he will be able to deal with the Oracle with the Cyclone too.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really defensive opening from him. Oh, the Mothership is gonna go down.
A big control error from MC. They're losing that Mothership core for no real reason.
These 2 Adepts are gonna go into the natural. Where's the Oracle? Oh, he's waiting with his Oracle,
actually. Oh, that's so sick, because like if you have 3 Oracle, you can kill 2 Cyclone very easily.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna go all in on his opponent units, and then it's game over if he's doing well.
Like Bunny has to act scared. Okay, he's repairing his Cyclone, which I feel like is a good idea. But
it's a good idea.
Okay, the Oracle are gonna come in. We're gonna try to all in that Cyclone.
Oh, but Bunny has a skill on it. Oh, lock on one Oracle, probably dying. Nice kiting, but second Oracle will kill it.
I tried to repair it, but now it's Oracle. It's free to do. Oh, but it doesn't have any energy anymore.
Yeah, but also he's seeing the Banshee clock, so it's a big information. Like, yeah, Phoenix. Okay, that's perfect for MC, to be honest.
Oh, it doesn't have cloak yet.
Yeah, it doesn't have cloak
it's
yet.
only at cloak. See, this is what we are talking about. Heavy pressure for MC.
Yeah.
And if you don't
It's
deal
not
with
all
it
in.
perfectly, yeah, like behind it.
Yeah.
His work account is pretty good right now.
46 Harvesters to 39 in favor of MC, and MC's kind of got a pretty annoying army to deal with here in front of Bunny's base.
Yeah, like
Still 2 pylon.
Bunny's having to pull workers, yeah.
And you have to use his skill on different units. Here on Phoenix, but it's not the perfect target. He doesn't really know.
it's like repairing this Cyclone until the end of time.
Yeah.
Okay, a Banshee is gonna come out.
Oh yeah, with cloak.
This cloak this time, so in the end, Bunny is gonna survive. Only has 3 command center.
Yeah, 3 CC, so it's not that bad, but will he survive without losing too much to the Oracle?
Silly.
Will he even survive? Are you sure? The Oracle now picking off SCPs
Yeah, yeah.
down here that are repairing.
But no more energy, so the next...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
He
this
survived,
the
but
Cyclone is down.
he lost a lot, I think.
Yeah, the walker count is not too good, but he's gonna keep 2 pylon here, so...
3 mule at a time, so...
I feel like MC taking this third as well. I feel like this puts MC in a really good spot.
Yeah. But that's the thing, is that MC doesn't have too much technology. He has a really good walker count, but doesn't have any Forge, doesn't have any Twilight Tech, it doesn't have a Rubber Bay. All he has is some Phoenixes, which are really good, but they don't do the job alone.
Okay, Bunny's Reaper just died. His Banshee will die too. Yep. But actually, with his Reaper, he just got the information that the third base is quite late, so he must be pretty happy knowing that.
Yeah. So he's adding a lot of production now. He's gonna power up a little
Yeah.
bit, trying to add turrets in his mineral lines. Yeah, but this is still really good for MC, like no
Yeah, of
doubt
course.
about it.
Like, he can put any pressure because Bunny lost all his units, so he doesn't have any response to any push.
Yeah, Bunny is trying to build turrets everywhere. to
MC
deal
knows
with
that. He's pushing across the map with his units.
Yeah, like
And it's nothing, but it's something though,
Yeah.
so, you know.
yeah, it's pretty good killer instinct by MC. Like he only has
Yeah.
3 gates, but it knows that right now the Terran production is not up quite yet. There's a tank out, but he can be easily lifted.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
got a lot of Phoenix over there too.
And Adepts are very
7.
good against tank. Okay, killing the turret. So Phoenix can come and kill stuff. Ah, it's sick how he plays.
And the Adepts.
Tank.
Cyclone are gonna get
Reaper.
lifted, and they will be killed, even though there's a lot of turrets, and the Adepts are uncontested.
So
Devs are just going to
down.
eat through this SCV line.
Yeah.
So many
Let's
workers
see.
going down. 30 kills almost. 32, 34, 35 worker kills for MC.
GG.
Bunny has no answer.
I don't see MC not doing anything aggressive on this map.
All right, spawning in at the top right. We have our red tier and hero currently down 0-1. Liquid's very own Bunny.
Clap, clap. I do it?
Yes.
Okay. In the bottom right corner, the teamless Korean got himself Minchul. Woo! Yeah. Bostos.
So this is close position by hair.
Yeah.
I feel like this favors maybe Protoss in the early game a bit.
An early game, yeah. Then I'm not sure.
Yeah, then after that, I can see
It
drop
doesn't
ship.
change that much now. Oh yeah, well,
But
for the
like,
drop.
like on top, like in the main base, there's a lot of space to like put drops, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're gonna have 10 pylons here.
Yeah, you have space all around the map. Airspace.
And yeah, like MC again with a really fast prop scout, but he's gonna get lucky this time and scouts Bunny first.
Yeah. Never lucky. Maybe rage.
Never lucky.
Such memes.
Such nice fucking memes.
Yeah. Okay, gas.
This is Reapers, right?
Reapers or reactor.
Oh yeah, reactor expand.
But like when you get scouted as a Terran, you like the Protoss can put
Yeah,
a
like,
pylon
like,
or
if,
his probe,
like,
you know.
like if I'm Bunny and I see this, I'm like, oh fuck, pylon rush. Like,
not sure.
like you could like
could be.
sing a probe this early on
Yeah.
this map. If you were playing on the ladder, it's just a random barcode that will most likely be Russian. You'll be like, yeah, like see, like he's putting an SCV on follow on that one.
Okay.
Like I would be scared because like if MC was going for like Cybercore right after the gate and flying with his Moorship
Cybercore,
core,
he
it's,
could rush,
yeah, it's game over. Like there's nothing you can do as a Terran. So you have to like treat this probe like the danger he is.
Yeah, so he's doing a Reaper to kill the probe.
Hmm.
But the problem is that with Reaper, I think if you just send another probe, an adept and the Motorship core, you just can do so much damage because you don't have enough marine to defend it.
Yeah, and he's cutting the wrong
unlucky.
base first. Never lucky.
Factory on the way, take lab again, so same build most likely.
Yeah, same build.
Maybe it's his classic because I know like Bunny told me he loves the clock bench in TVP. It's not very standard, especially in Korea. So maybe MC don't expect that.
I know Geothermal does that too
Yeah.
sometimes. I don't think it's that good, but
We will see.
but maybe it would catch MC off guard.
I'm not sure because like in Korea they love Stargates actually.
Oh,
So
wait. MC is trying to do the pylon rush again, but the pylon is at home, so the Reaper might catch this probe.
Yeah.
It will be huge.
oh, it's catching it.
Yeah,
It's great.
Yeah, that's really good for Bunny.
Yeah, but MC should go in the main base to scout at least.
Yeah, so he should be able to get some minerals because like he's gonna try to kill one ACV, but Bunny should repair it constantly and then be fine.
You think it's the right call because like he doesn't scout exactly the build, but in the end it's I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel like he should go a bit deeper into the main base for sure.
And actually he's doing a lot of damage.
Bunny repairing SCP.
Oh, with the adept too. So actually it's smart to harass since you have an adept on the other side.
The over adept is like hitting the Nexus, but with a Reaper in the main base. Really multitask intensive right here.
Yeah. It's a grenade.
The adept is down. The worship core is still in the main. It has 5 kills. Jesus.
Yeah, that's a lot. Oh.
3 probe kills on the Reaper. Or, yeah, 3, because it got the scouting probe too in the main.
And he's scouting the Stargate, so...
Oh, be careful,
it's
Bunny,
quite
Bunny,
nice.
Bunny. Alright, this Reaper can still kill some probe. And he
Yeah,
really
maybe.
needs probe kill right now. But this
not
adept... Yeah, okay, this adept.
Rip. One more Cyclone on the way. So it's 2, I guess.
It's... MC has 10 more workers.
Yeah, he's gotten 10 worker kills so far.
And you have a Stargate on the way.
Like, this worship core was so worth it for him.
Yeah, it was quite a good harass. 30 on the way. I guess that's the standard build of Bunny.
Okay, so he's constantly producing cyclones, so...
Oh, that's a lot, 3.
MC is gonna try to do the same thing again with going in with 2 oracles, but versus 3 cyclone, I don't know if it's gonna work.
Maybe because he saw Stargate and he expect MC to go like Mass Oracle like the last game, you know? So he's like, this time I need to do a lot of Cyclone to blind counter it.
Yeah, but like MC is ahead once again, but if you just suicide his oracle into cyclone, and then the cyclone are gonna be really hard to contest for MC.
Yeah, and you have a Solstice on the way, so...
but I said that MC has a well-placed pylon, so cyclone pressure not gonna
But you can take map control, check if there is a third. Nice.
I thought we're just gonna kill this cyclone, dude.
No. But Oracle...
Oh, there's submarines.
That's so sick to do that, actually. Maybe you shouldn't lock on the adept, you know? Because it's so obvious. Okay, one tank is here, but not helping.
I feel like he had, like, you have luck on autocast, Jay, right? I think he had it on autocast. So
I think that's a mistake, actually, in TVP.
Yeah, you should definitely target better than that.
Yeah.
But he has a third command center, so he's got something going for him, but
exactly.
At the same time, MC is taking his third base.
Yeah, MC landed on his third, and it's 35 to 48 Harvesters right now in favor of MC.
MC keeps on making Oracle.
Yeah, that's very weird. But he stops making Cyclone. He's making tanks, so maybe if you find a way to... Imagine if you just mass Oracle and kill the turrets and kill mass SCV.
Going full chain isn't that one?
Yeah. Okay, 3, maybe... No, I think 3 is enough.
Yeah, like, when I look at the setup of Bunny, I feel like 3 Oracle could do a lot of damage. But he has 3 well-positioned turrets, so maybe not that much, actually.
Yeah, no, because the Cyclone can kite, so he's going under a turret and then he's safe with his big range.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna wait for his Rock Prism to be done, or he's gonna go like with Adepts in the main base of Bunny with Oracle support.
Yeah, more pressure.
More pressure.
And I think it's very hard to hold with tank, this kind of pressure on 3 fronts or 2 fronts. You need the Medivac to move them, but he doesn't have any starports.
Yeah, it's...
Bunny scanning to kill the Observer at the front of the base.
Nice.
Yeah, that's always nice. So the Rock Prism is here. Oh, he's also shooting Blink. Maybe he's actually gonna Stalker. Yeah, he's making Immortal too, so MC is gonna shield, but he's gonna go with his Oracle right now. No, he's just waiting.
Maybe you should put a Stasis on the third base, you know?
Yeah,
like
I was thinking about that too, it's pretty good.
But actually, I think you can detonate it outside of the, like, where you put the CC, you know? Where you land it.
Yeah, like,
It's a possibility.
if you know it's here, you can make it so that
Yeah.
the stairs doesn't do anything.
Actually, you can see it quite clearly. It's easier to see than an observer or an
Really?
or
You,
LDT.
you can actually see that?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Where
yeah,
at?
of course.
Really?
You see it, but totally, you know.
Like, I mean, because you're a beast, that's every invisible units, but us,
No, but like
normal
this,
mortal.
to me, this invisible unit is way more easier to see than another one.
But I thought it was like stasis were completely invisible.
No.
But it's good to know, good to know. Okay, so these two oracles are gonna do a lot.
Yeah, kill one tank, it's so huge. Because like right now it's not huge, but when the Rs will come, having 3 or 4 tanks is very important.
Knocking out the reactor on that starport as well.
Yeah. Wow. He could kill Steam eventually, but he doesn't know, so yeah. This will be quite a gamble.
Cyclone does get a lock on.
Not
And
gonna
the
be
Oracle
enough.
able to get out.
Yeah, strong, but not that strong.
Pretty good for MC, 56 to
Yeah, MC is just
67
gonna make
harvesters.
gateways and stalkers on Immortal go and kill the guy. Like Bunny has a decent atomic composition, this is what MC is doing, but he doesn't have the number.
Yeah. Protoss always have a number. The technology, everything.
Protoss.
But Bunny have soon 1-1. But isn't, oh my god, if he attacks before Steam, it's so game over.
Yeah,
And like the tank positioning is good, but it doesn't defend the third base totally. So
yeah, and if Bunny loses his third base here, I think that's pretty much
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, but like, he's gonna have a lot of adepts to run, man.
Too many
This is, yeah, this is looking really bad.
oh, it doesn't
for,
have Steam yet. In some second. No Steam yet. Yeah.
And we get the blink forward on the Stalkers, as well as the Adepts charging in to kill the units in the high ground.
It's very sad to see us in Terran.
Oh, nice aggressive blink up there by MC. Manages to take out both tanks.
Yeah.
Bunny does have a little group of Marines and Marauders fighting down here at the bottom, though. Once the Stalkers away, 2 Immortals alive, another wave of Adepts coming in. It doesn't look like Bunny has enough to hold this off. 3 medevacs healing once again at the bottom, and Bunny calls it
To
GG.
the game, Ulrina, and here at the bottom left position of Ulrina, with Acer Sply.
And at the at the top left, playing as the pink Protoss, it's Invasion's Harstem.
Interesting first pylon position. Do you think it matters that much in PvZ if you wall off the ramp or you simply put the pylon like nearby your mineral patches?
Yeah, I think both is fine if you want to open gate first, but I think if you open Nexus first, especially on this map, you need it on the ramp, right? Because of early
I
bolts.
think, yeah.
So yeah, this is gate first.
I think this is just a very safe option against like a 12 pool.
Yeah.
Because in the if you have it on the ramp, you could theoretically die to it if things go badly. But
if you scout, you can always fully wall off, and then you will have a Zealot potentially in time when the Zerglings are in. But yeah,
Kevin is amazing.
Yeah, he always sings the song at the beginning of the game. I do that as well, but
Not with so much
I'm
enthusiasm.
Not, no, I'm not singing, but I'm listening to a song every time I start a new game.
I wonder if MC is listening.
Okay, very early scout, which is quite normal because you get the information so quickly, but also you don't want to get hit by any crazy early timing. And Protoss has the option to block the third hatchery as well, which is quite good.
Yeah, Bly is a Zerg who likes to do 3 bases rather quickly, but without a gas. And do you think it's quite punishable with the build order that Harstem is doing? He's already throwing down, I think, a second gate, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
and the cyber core. So he could potentially go for an adapt harass. Do you think it's going to be possible to do some harassment like that?
I think you can always do some damage with it, especially if your opponent doesn't have speed, but like even slow circling still quite fine with adepts eventually. Like you're supposed to lose a couple of drones, but I don't think it's that bad for Cirque. Only on maps like Lyrilac or Central you really need a speed.
Yeah, it's a little bit like CVT, very similar to the Reaper. Just that the adepts are a little bit bigger investment, but also deal a little bit more damage, usually. But if Zerg doesn't lose any drones, it's quite good for Zerg.
Yeah, but it feels like with the adepts comparing to Reapers, the adepts will most of the time run away because they are not that easily killable with the small amount of links or queens. So you will lose some links, but the adept will not necessarily die.
Oh, I actually really like this.
Yeah, this is the typical Bly. He always does that. He shows like, oh, I'm playing an economic build, but then as soon as the spawning pool finishes, he makes some links to put some pressure on the product that is not ready for it. And Harstem is potentially going to lose the pylon in the low ground, and also Bly is splitting his Zerglings very nicely. 2 in the main, 4 in the natural, and Harstem has to micro on both sides. 2 adepts coming out, it will be dealt, but I think the sniping the pylon in the low ground is pretty huge. And also he's denying the mining time in the natural for Harstem.
Yeah, and not just that, having the adepts at home for Protoss is really uncomfortable because you really want to use them to actually deal damage.
Yes,
and now
exactly.
Bly can just macro up behind it very safely. He just needs to be careful that when 4 adepts come out, that he actually has stuff to defend at home.
This circling right here at the top right, I think Harstem forgot about it, and he can just come back to scout. That's really, really comfortable as a Zerg to have, because you don't have to sacrifice your overlords. Oh, actually,
he's gonna see it.
No, just barely misses that. And exactly, 4 adepts are coming out, but we have to take that into consideration that the 8th Zerg that Bly made is 4 less drones mining so early in the game. But did he kill any probes with the Zerglings?
No.
He killed none. So he sniped a pylon, but now he has 4 adepts to deal with. He has just 10 links in production. He has no links ready to surround the adepts, and he will potentially lose more drones. And there are 2 links popping up. He tries to surround the adepts, but Harstem smartly is sending the shades back to run away from them. 5 drones already killed, 3 adepts go away. I think that's a very good trade for Harstem at the moment, but more drones are coming up for Bly, and they're even on worker count at the moment.
Yeah. Don't you feel like going into the main with the shades would have been a better choice?
He
Seeing that the links were slow?
I think he would expect more links to be there already. He doesn't know that the split is nearly completion, or at this case, he's just started now. So he wanted to play it safe rather than losing the 3 adepts basically for free, trading for their links. And we know Bly likes to be aggressive. There would be a potential counterattack. He wants to secure his 3rd base. Has his wall off finish for the natural. So he simply wanted to play it safe, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so yeah, there's a Twilight Council on the way. What do you think is this for? Like, do you think it's Blink or
it's
Charge?
Definitely Adept upgrade, I would say.
Adept? Okay.
Yes, because he already has 6 Adepts. He can do some pressure. The rush distance is very, very low. And Bly likes to play a lot of links at the beginning with addition of some Roach Ravager defensively. But from time to time, Bly will go for Mass Roach Ravager. But on the other hand, I think the Adept upgrade from Twilight Council is the most crucial upgrade, because the Adepts after that upgrade, they are so much better that you can actually mass them and be kind of defendable against their even Roach Ravager timings with the pylon overcharges.
Yeah.
I think Bly was Harstem was quite happy to see the 3rd and relatively low drone count. I like this decision because he could have killed the drones, but I think he saw that there's so little economy that he rather just wants to retain his units and be safe, because he's gonna have a very comfortable transition into the mid game here.
This is really nice scouting by Harstem. Just sending in the shades, canceling them last second, seeing all the units Bly has, and all the tech structures at the natural and 3rd base.
And for us observers, it's like, oh, he's just sending strays, just scouting. But for Bly, he has to be careful all the time. He has to have units in position, because the adepts can deal critical damage to Bly's mineral line. So it forces Bly's attention somewhere else, where he maybe wanted to I don't know, creep spread, maybe do some harassment with links and something like that. So. A good force field blocking the Ravager, but he's maybe not going to kill it. One more force field, the Ravager burps and he gets killed by the Adepts.
I don't think you should ever try to go through this thing with Roaches.
Yeah, I mean, you have a Ravager, so like, I can break the force field, but there are 4 more sentries here, and only 1 or 2 Ravagers is not going to be enough.
Yeah, also most of the time, like if you are at the other side of the force field with 1 Ravager and then shoot it on the force field, the Ravager still dies.
Yeah.
So... yeah, I guess this is kind of greedy here by Bly. He's going for Hydras, and the Lurker then is not even close to finish. And Hydras against Adepts are actually not that good. And this is not that much army from Bly.
Harstem actually decides to commit with the Adepts. I think that's a good decision, because
I like
really little army. But however, the Lynx and Hydras are coming out of the hatcheries for Bly, and he will comfortably defend this position. He drones he creates 7 more drones, 3 Myrtleists to potentially defend the War Prism and some harassment. And he's going to transition into Lurkers then.
Yeah, those Lurkers are going to be pretty scary, actually. They're very quick. The robotic space just started. So there's going to be Lurkers out before the first Disruptors, and Harstem really needs to zone them out very well. If Bly just kills rocks in the middle, I think he's going to have a very ridiculously strong timing.
Yeah, I think he should have done that a long time ago, because he has a lot of units that are not doing anything now. And I think it's better for Zerg to have that path open, because he can always flank or counterattack when Harstem wants to be aggressive. And Bly nicely destroys the War Prism with the 3 Mutalisks. The harassment did absolutely nothing. And Bly has, I think, around 5 Mutalisks to do some harassment, 6 Mutalisks exactly, to do some harassment on the probes, forces Harstem to make a Stargate, because he doesn't know if he's going to commit to the Mutalisks or not, and the Blink is not ready yet. So he's going to kill some probes over here. Blyes, one probe, two probes for now. Forces Harstem to lose a lot of mining time from the natural, but the Stalkers are here to defend. And I think it's pretty nice transition by Bly to show some of the Mythalisk and actually going to a lot of Lurkers. And very quick 5th base. I like how Bly is expanding in this map so far.
And the huge problem Harstem has right now, I think, did he even cancel the robotic spray? I don't see
Yes,
it.
he
It's in
did.
the main.
Yeah, he cancelled it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so now he's not going to have anything to do with the
Yeah,
lurker.
now
Yeah,
he's
he restarted,
remaking it.
yeah.
That's so bad.
Unfortunate. He had very good scouting the entire game, but now he was lacking the commitment to his decisions. And this push is going to be very tricky, and there's no army for Harstem ready. Bly is moving into the position between the 3rd base and the natural of Harstem. 1 lurker, 2 lurkers, 3 lurkers are all burrowing. Harstem decides to attack. I don't think it's the good position for him. He does not have the army ready to defend this kind of attack by Bly. Keep in mind, Bly is on 5 bases still, so his economy is great. Harstem, without any disruptor, he's not going to defend this push whatsoever.
Yeah, I think this attack was kind of committed because he didn't go for any evolution chambers or hive, but it's just way too much for Harstem to deal with. And I also don't think Harstem just expected Bly to run. Thrallers.
It's kind of similar to Aquilon Waste, don't you think? Like 2 kind of small paths to go through, and all the bases are very easily defendable.
Oh god, Aquilon base.
Yeah.
I hated
My
that.
game, 3-hour game.
Yeah.
Good old times.
I mean, playing against Happy.
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
Don't even remind
Screw
me.
you, Happy.
Oh, those games. I had so many games where the whole map was mined out against Happy there. And then the most frustrating feeling is Cirque, when you only have minerals left and there are 3/3 Hellbats. So you can either make queens that do nothing,
Yes, yeah.
or links that get one-shotted by Hellbats.
I mean, actually, kind greetings to Happy, because he taught me a lot about late game TVP. Thanks to him. So
Well, back to this game though. In the bottom, we do have the good old Bly. And in the top, we have the amazing Harstem.
that was such a cute, such a cute.
Well, don't you think he's amazing?
He is. Yes, I like
He amazes
Harstem.
me every time I meet him.
Yeah, Harstem is very kind. I remember meeting him first at a thing that was DreamHack Summer 2012, and he was the very unknown Protoss then. And we were talking before our game in the groups, and he said, "Oh, he has some builds prepared, but he thinks he's worse player than me, but he'll play some good games." I'm like, "Well, I don't even know this guy. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win very easily 2-0." But he gave me a very good fight at then, and then I knew he's going to be one of the better Protosses in Europe, and here he is at Home Story Cup 12 as an invited player. So he definitely came a rough road right there, and he's even coming back from Korea. Wow,
The passion.
the passion is real.
What do you guys think about taking this hatchery first? Is there any downsides on it?
I was thinking as well, like, are there any downsides? Dario, tell
Okay,
us.
well, technically, the drone transfer is a little bit
A
longer.
bit longer, yeah.
But I would always take it because it's harder for Protoss to block your 3rd base then, right? So you want to get it done as quickly as possible.
And I think also the creep
creep.
spreads further,
Yeah.
faster.
Even though that's not as big as a factor anymore, I think because the creep spreads so fast now that I think even if you plant it later, it'll be at maximum
Yeah, but I mean
spread.
for like a pylon,
Pylon rushes,
aggressive
stalker
Yeah.
pushes.
Yeah.
But then, if it's like that fast, it would still be better to have the back base, I guess.
Why?
I mean, no, because the creep prevents the pylons from
Right,
reaching
right.
the hatchery and the ramp.
Yeah, but if it would hit that early that your 3rd doesn't have creep yet, it would be a really weird timing.
You cannot have a mothership core that quick.
Yeah, that's that's the point. And then if it's then it would be one base, and
Yeah.
then I would like to have the
Yeah.
back base.
Yeah. So basically, what we were saying, I think there's no downside, right? No
Yeah.
real downside to
Yeah.
not take it. Yeah. I mean, it's simply safer to take the backdoor.
Oh, he lost two
Two probes to 4 links.
And that's
Six links, I think.
6 links. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's 2 more still remaining.
But even the bigger factor is that he saw the Twilight.
Yeah. But does he? I mean, now he has to think: is it blink or is it adept upgrade?
Or
Yeah.
even DTs, like
Or
because
even
it-
DT. But I think the Twilight Council researching is good, enough of a tell that there should not be Dark Shrine.
right, but he didn't have vision of it that long that you could like you need to get spores, kinda, or need to
Or a
send
Vacillator at least.
in an Overlord.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like an attack on the Lin by Harstem. He is not taking any gases in his natural. He's adding 4 more additional gateways. I think that's 5 or 6 in total. And he's going to full adept.
Yeah.
And Bly is just now starting the link speed.
That's crazy.
It's just looking very, very good for Harstem if it's going to hit before Bly even has a Roach Warren. He wanted to start it, but he canceled it. There's a Roach Warren started, but it might not be in time.
Yeah, it's way too late.
Yeah, that's really a really greedy Roach Warren. But he has to wait until the gateway finishes, right? With
the first weapon you can do without, right? I mean, there's no point wasting cooldown.
Thank you, sir.
MC, good guy, fixing the score for us. One queen actually goes down to 2 adepts and a stalker. That's very sloppy, I think, by Bly.
Yeah, but the adept will also go down, so it's kind of a good trade.
Yeah, but you need transfuse. You need the tanking of the queen in this kind of attack, I think.
Yeah.
5 more adepts. Bly scouts it, so he has to prepare accordingly now. He needs to throw down some spine clovers or I don't know, anything.
Well, roaches are
2 roaches, 2 spine clovers, 5 roaches. Let's go.
But the problem is with the upgrade, adepts are actually not that terrible against roaches.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's why the upgrade is so quickly now, and this is a very good decision. The links are undecided. They're chasing the stalker, but the adepts are already in the main, losing 2 drones already, and well, he's probably going to commit to the shade in the third base and attack with the reinforcement adepts.
There's a big adept warp in here, and he's just trading really well against the Zergling so far. But Bly has a really good drone count to hold this. Like, he didn't over drone.
Yeah, but he has very low unit count though.
Yeah, that's true. But he has a spine in every base. No, not in his natural.
Yeah.
I think Bly should pull out of gas at his natural.
Yeah. The thing about this is the way it's playing out. Harstem is not completely all in. If he kills a bunch more drones, he can throw down a third and
I mean,
okay.
in Legacy of the Void, the all-ins are not necessarily the all-ins because how Protoss has been redesigned. We are not like relying on the key units anymore. We can actually macro and have a decent unit composition overall.
Yeah.
But I think Harstem has no intentions in transitioning. He's just starting now 2 probes. He's making more adepts. They're good shade. He might kill some of more drones in the natural, potentially maybe a queen. Yeah, he gets a queen, maybe a few more drones, and the shade goes to the third base. There's a spine crawler, and he could snipe the queen, but the queen micros back. And Bly's, I mean, the lack of creep in between the 3 bases hurts him so much because the shade is so quick, and the roaches without speed are not going to be fast enough to defend versus all the adepts at the same time.
Yeah, Harstem is taking really good trades against Bly because Bly is splitting up his roaches. So Harstem can just fight one half of the roaches and the other half of the roaches doing nothing, walking around with the shades.
Yeah, don't you think it would be better if he would simply like make a free for Ravagers? He wanted to make one because when he's fighting with the adepts, he could deal additional damage with the Ravagers.
Oh no, that's a hotkey mistake. He has those hotkey.
I mean, he's killing a lot of the drones though. It's 41 drones to 41 probes, and keep in mind there's no lure tech at all.
Oh my god, that always hurts so much when the adepts just pop up like this in your main.
The adepts are pretty good.
Yeah, for those of you who watched the GSL preseason finals just now, that was basically what happened every game with Hero.
Well, we were just watching the roaches trying to fight versus the adepts, but he keeps on running away with the adepts. And there we go, lair tech, robotic facility. Looks like we are going to transition out of this heavily committed harassment by Harstem, but I mean, Bly is so out of the map that the adepts are going to commit to the shade again, and he's going to kill more drones, more roaches. I'm not sure if Bly's decision to walk that far away from his third base was going to be a good decision.
Well, I feel he just wants to go now, maybe. Like, he tried to hold at home as best as he can, but maybe he feels so far behind. But no, actually,
but he didn't go, so like
you can't attack into a 2-base Protoss. Like.
Especially because this map only has 1 ramp to attack. There are no Ravagers. He doesn't necessarily have the greatest economy. Oh my goodness, even more drones. How many drones have him killed? 21. Oh my goodness. 22 now. Dark Shrine, third base.
Yeah, that's a good decision because if you look at the supply, actually, Harstem really has almost nothing.
Yeah, he has no army.
He has no army. So if Bly goes now with Mass Roach Ravager, it could be really dangerous.
But he looks like he has no intention to do so because he's making Spire. He wants to save some money for the Mythalisk. But even though he would go with Roach Ravager, I think well he has 2 Overlords nearby, so I was going to say that he's going to defend easily with the Dark Templars.
Oh, he doesn't have a Mothership Core out.
I mean, why would he have? Like there was no reason to have one.
Yeah, maybe with the transition a bit earlier. At least.
Yeah,
I feel Harstem kind of overcommitted.
Yeah, like Harstem is like he can't hold the space with the Mothership
Yeah.
Core, which only can overcharge 2 pylons.
Yeah. He made a War Prism before the Immortals, and he did already a lot of damage. There is no reason to make more harassment while he cannot defend the third base. I mean, there are 4 pylons, but he does not have enough energy on the Mothership Core. So the Immortal is going to be very helpful. The DTs are going to be super helpful, but it's not like he can warp in 5 DTs. He can only warp in 1 or 2 because he is lacking gas. Because of so late third and fourth gas in the natural.
Yeah, this is really fortunate for
Oh my
Harstem
goodness.
that Bly doesn't know how much
Zerg!
Harstem actually has. Don't warp in those pylons, please. Okay, so there's the saving DT, but
There can be an Overseer morphed in. There are 2 Overlords very nearby at the top of the...
Oh, yeah, here.
Right here. But I'm not sure if Bly realizes, if he's not going... Yeah, he realized. There's the Overseer. And look, the Warpism in the main of Bly, he's going to try to warp in some units over there, but he cannot defend at home. Oh, there's a DT. Very nice, very nice. The Overseer comes in. There's 1 Immortal, 1 Adept, 2 DTs. That's not going to be enough versus this. And what an unfortunate turns of happenings.
Yeah, that Mothership Core being so late was a little bit strange.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I think maybe just not taking the third base would have been a good move. Maybe taking 2 Disruptors, I don't know, but there was no chance he was holding this.
Yeah.
Because if you defend at this ramp, you can force field, you can stall time.
Yeah, there were no Ravagers.
Yeah.
There were only Roaches. He morphed to some Ravagers in the meantime, but now Harstem is in such a dire position, and even 5 more Mutilates coming out. So even if he's going to defend versus the Roach Ravager, Bly is coming to 4 bases. He can even just make only Mutilates, and he's going to win this game with ease. There's almost no economy for Harstem as well, only 33 pros. The third base is mining healthily, but he has still units in his main base. There are a lot of pros that are not mining. His gateways some of them are unpowered. He's going to GG out of the game, and Bly will take this.
One of the most insane sets I've seen in a while. Either way, we are ready with this series. As you guys can see, we are loaded into Dusk Towers, and we're looking at the main base of the Zerg that we've just discussed quite a bit. It is the one and only Acer's Bly. Hashtag on fire. Woo.
And in the bottom left corner of Dusk Towers, we have MC.
Our retired Korean, who is playing more than he's ever done. I think a couple of teams wish that he played as much as he's currently doing when he was on their team. It's like, hey man, you were active for us, but you played less than since you retired. What's this all about?
He's still playing so much, and he's really good. Like,
I heard he's top 20 on the Korean server as well.
Yeah, that might be.
So needless to say, MC definitely one of the top dogs going into this tournament. Bly is deciding to go to expand over here, a little bit aggressive on the low ground. Scarlet as a Zerg, why would you drop your first hatch there?
It's so that you get the creep out in front, and you want your queens down there to stop the adepts. Well, of course they can go through, but you bring your lings behind and the queens in front, so they can't just attack 2 bases at once.
It does seem a little bit more difficult to defend against multiple adepts, though, if you take this base at first. Or is that just me? Because it seems like you have a larger distance to cover.
Well, if they get past the ramp into your main, then it's really annoying to deal with. So I think just defending them at the front works just as well. Because you play it like any other map.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm just speculating. I'm not that experienced with it, but it just seems like as a Zerg, especially when people like MC start just running around with adapts, and it feels like they never stop teleporting. MC is trying to be as annoying as possible so far, but Bly will be able to get his hatch down. So it's a good old hatch pull into another hatch. MC on the other end went for Nexus first, followed up by 2 gateways. Are we expecting double Stalker, double Adept?
Definitely double Adept, I would say. I think it's by far better than Stalker. You can always get drones.
And Drogo likes his Stalkers. I don't know if you saw some of his games yesterday.
Yeah, I casted one game where I went 4 Stalkers, but it didn't really do much. Like, I'm not a big fan of it. I personally prefer the Adepts, and I think MC will go Adept as well.
Some players do go for Stalker, though, just to stop scouting and everything. But yeah, I don't think it's as good, especially against a build like this where you get a lot of queens out. Because when you have like 4 queens at the front, you can't do anything with
But
Stalkers.
also, Bly is not getting any gas, so maybe Stalkers might actually be kind of decent.
I think the stalkers are worse when there's no gas. Because you have like queens at the front, just transfuse, there's no damage.
But you have no timer, like when you have to leave.
Oh, there is stalkers.
Yep. It is going to be stalkers. I actually like this already by Bly because this just slows everything, right? Like suddenly these stalkers have to turn around, they have to chase the links. That's not what you want to do when you open up with stalkers like this. You want to apply some pressure on the other side of the map, maybe deny creep too much from going down. I really like these 4 links actually.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised MC didn't try to block it with a probe, because usually if you go against hedge pool, the links will always get in if you don't block it somehow.
No one expects this though when you see 3 hatch. They don't expect lings to run in. But when
Yeah.
you're playing Bly, it always happens. It always happens.
I mean, it's not really a big deal. Like, there was nothing to scout, he didn't get a probe.
Well, a little bit of lost mining time. As a Protoss, me personally, I get very annoyed when I have to pull 7 probes to
Yeah.
chase a couple of links. And once again, these stalkers, they want to apply some pressure. I guess MC is just going to go up to 3 bases super quick, being very confident that Bly is not doing some crazy aggression behind this. Because he did scout and he saw that the gases would have been very late.
Yeah, this is the exact same build Jorgo did against Lambo. 4 stalkers into 2 sentries, build base. Then he got all the tech at the same time.
I think he did it against you as well, right,
Yeah.
Scarlett? It's pretty
Again,
much
on this map too.
Pretty much a mirror image. What I think is extremely important is that Bly already has a couple of creep tumors down this ramp. Makes it very scary for stalkers to step up on creep. And you obviously don't have high ground vision either. That's why you need to bring the mothership core. So I don't think that these stalkers should be able to accomplish a whole lot. But what they will be able to accomplish is that MC can go up to 3 bases freely. Oh, Bly. A little bit sloppy there. I think he's going to end up losing that queen immediately. Now this actually gets a little bit tricky because he's being very crazy on the droning department, so he doesn't really have any units out. He's going to lose a couple drones. He's going to lose a second queen. I think he might. Yeah, he's going to end up losing
really
2
well.
queens. Okay. Pretty good poke there by
Drones,
MC.
2 queens, didn't lose anything.
What do you think Bly should aim for right now, Scarlett? Do you think there's some sort of, crazy pressure he's able to put on, or is it just take your fort and build as many drones as you can?
I don't think you can really attack very well on this map. There's just, you make a few pylons at the front, they kill everything.
Double
So-
Twilight.
Oh, wow. New build! The Roddy build. I do
Is
this
that on
every now and then.
purpose?
No, absolutely not.
What's it, Blink and Depth Upgrade maybe?
Nah, there's no way. I refuse to believe that this is on purpose.
If it's TLO, it's on purpose.
Yeah.
He did like double Hydrogen back in the day. Range and speed at the same time.
I mean, sometimes when I see that I accidentally make 2 Twilights, yeah, see?
Cancelled it.
When I make 2 Twilights accidentally, then I do use both of them. Like, you may as well, but...
Yeah, of course.
And then you try to transition it in some sort of warp prism timing, and then if it works, it's like, yeah, guys, sick build, But it's like, okay, well, that was just a mistake. Even MC makes mistakes. Maybe he was a little distracted by harassing with his stalkers and stuff like that.
What do you think is good on this map? Showtime?
I think
Berserk.
just camping a lot is very
Yeah.
good, I would say. Like, this map is very good for Protoss. You can get up to 3 bases easily. You can get your army, and he's probably going to move out with a prism and do some poking, maybe try to deny the 4th or kill it even.
I think lurker drops are good as Zerg. I don't know what else you do. Like, you can't really be aggressive at the front.
Lurker drops? You've been spending time with TLO, haven't
No.
you?
They're very good. Like,
Yeah.
if you get them on top of the ramp,
It's insane.
like, they can't defend.
How
When
many
they do-
lurkers can fit in an Overlord?
2.
2?
yeah.
Okay.
So you just put four lurkers on top of the ramp, and they're just sad. They're very sad.
I haven't seen it a whole lot myself, I have to admit. But well, maybe we'll see Bly go full TLO here.
Or he's just playing late game. where you
Yeah,
go
you might just camp with Lurker.
Lurker,
and
Viper.
get a Hive, maybe Ultras, Broodlords.
How is Bly's super late game army control when he has to worry about like Broodlords, Ultras, Vipers, Infestors, Queens?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I
me neither.
don't think he has as much experience as a lot of players, but he has been doing really well in Legacy of the Void, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's quite good.
Well, MC is heading across the map. I don't think that he really wants to commit too much with this, though, because he has so much going for himself at home. Charge just starting, he has double robo, but he's going to try to be as annoying as possible with the depths, and this is going to be tricky. It's very important for Bly that he doesn't have all of his units in the same position, because he's going to have to chase some adepts around. Force fields are here as well. This actually looks pretty damn intimidating, even though MC has a lot of things going at home. But I think it would have been better to split up the adepts a little bit. MC has to be careful. The warp prism is... Man, he doesn't even have a mothership core.
Yeah.
MC's gonna lose everything here, right? Well, so far it's decent, I guess, but
Oh, he's killing everything.
wow.
It's doing really well.
Oh my god, and the Warp Prism survives as well because he's MC. 14 roaches. Man, that was such a risky move, I felt. And somehow it just works out for MC.
Yeah, I guess Bly didn't have a whole lot of roaches and Hydras and Lynx that die so quickly to their deaths.
And he tried to target the Warp Prism with every Hydra, and they just ended up chasing and not attacking.
Yep.
So.
Like if you focus the Prism, you have to be damn sure that you actually kill it. And he got very close, but he didn't kill it in the end. MC is doing so much damage here. The game should not end here, absolutely not. But needless to say, MC is putting himself up for a phenomenal transition. We're gonna follow the Adepts here in the main base as well. It's funny because Adepts are not good against roaches, but if it's like 2 roaches and it's like 9 Adepts, then they actually do kill them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a drone massacre over here.
He's doing so much damage, and behind it, he has like double robo.
Yeah.
This is pretty much game over.
Yeah.
I mean, good thing for Bly is that he at least had over an 80 drones, so even though he lost 30 drones, he still has 50. It's not like he's on 12, but this is looking pretty devastating. And these Adepts, I mean, Bly just can't keep up right now with MC. That's just, MC is everywhere, and Bly is chasing shadows. He's just not stopping, guys. And during all of this, MC is doing so much at home. Fort base, double robo production, upgrades, blink. Maybe the game will actually end here because MC is just not stopping.
I think you can't chase the Adepts like this. You should just leave.
Yeah, you have to leave units in a
some roaches
position.
in each base and don't chase them at all.
46 drones. Jesus.
That's insane. And it's so funny as well because this Warp Prism was 20 HP away from dying, and if that doesn't happen, like MC is still gonna do some damage, maybe even kill the fort, or just get a bunch of drones over here. But that's it, you know. It's not gonna be much more than that. And now because the Prism survived, MC just goes absolutely crazy and harasses everywhere.
Oh, look at the worker count. MC's up to 76 worker. Yeah. That's pretty much like a bit more than you should have, I would say. But it doesn't matter. Bly is in such a bad position.
I think sometimes when you're very busy on the other side of the map, you're kind of just on autopilot, you know, you press your Nexus, just EE. So maybe he's going to realize he doesn't feel too many, but like you said, look at this. Like, this is a lot of firepower. He has plenty of gateways as well. He has a Dark Shrine, Blink. I mean, MC is living the Protoss dream right now. What do you do if you're Bly, other than GG, obviously, but is there hope?
No. I mean, you can try to camp with Lurker, but MC already has a ton of Immortals and some Disruptors. There isn't much you can do.
I think he has to camp and try and go Hive Tech, but it probably won't work unless MC messes up.
I feel this... sorry, go ahead.
Because you can just kill the Lurkers slowly with Disruptors. You don't need to push the issue.
Yeah.
You just sit outside the base, slowly kill the Lurkers, and then win when they're all dead.
I feel MC's style is actually pretty similar to what Drogo showed us yesterday. You know, also a lot of harassment in mid-game, pretty strong push with a lot of adepts. He's willing to let them die as long as they don't die for nothing. I mean, look again, 17 drones. MC is insane. Like, what is going on? 370 APM. MC, you're not retired. You're playing 3 times as fast as I am. You're not retired. This is ridiculous. I mean, I can't even keep up with MC and I'm observing. It's pretty bad.
It looks like he's moving across the map now to end the game. Like, Player has only a couple of roaches, so there's no chance.
I know Lurkers are good, but are they this good?
No.
2 observers over here as well. I think the writing is on the wall for this one, and there's just nothing that the Aces or can do over here. He started off pretty well. It felt like it was a decent early game. Oh, a couple of juicy disruptor hits as well. MC is just having fun right now. You know, he's just having the time of his life. And I think the game is going to end right here. Our Korean Protoss MC is going to be able to go up 1-0 over here and be 1 map win away from qualifying for the round of 16, which of course is not a surprise to anybody, as GG is called. But the way he did it here...
I'm personally more a fan of a quick Nexus. But
like one gate Nexus or Nexus first?
Both. Like, you can go pylon, you can just go out, and you can be pretty safe against early pools and stuff. It's still a bit annoying, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Bly likes playing against Nexus first, for sure. I lost to a build yesterday on this map, which was 2 gate into Oracle.
Yeah, Drogo did, right?
Yeah, and then like 16 adepts or something.
That was pretty rough, especially because you made a Roach Warren as well, and then an Oracle flies in. It's like, oh.
I was actually I accidentally made drones instead of Zerglings. I scouted the 2-gate. I was just sad after that.
Yeah, because you made one set of links, and
Yeah.
then you made drones again.
Yeah, I meant to make Zerglings.
I was wondering why that was going on. All right, as you guys can see, we are loaded into Arena over here on the left top side of the map. We're looking at the main base of our Ukrainian Zerg player. He's always on fire. It is Bly. And on the left bottom side of the map, we're looking at the main base of our Korean Protoss, who perhaps brought a fire extinguisher or two. It is MC.
And he is going for the 2-gate Adepts build. Very strong.
Bly is going to spot this in no time. As we can see over here. He's going to see one gate, and he's going to see the second gate. So as soon as the pool is up, you're just going to make queens and Zerglings.
Yeah, he's making 3 hatch though, I think.
That's very ballsy against.
Yeah.
Seems a bit greedy.
Yeah, against the double gate opening. I'm not sure if it's necessary.
He likes doing it against the Nexus first, so maybe he was thinking of doing it before he scouted it. But yeah, I think it's kind of too greedy against this.
I mean, obviously you don't want to saturate this base because there's no way you can defend all 3 bases early on against Adepts, especially not when MC is controlling them. Maybe it's just for some extra lava, for some extra Zerglings.
Yeah, I guess he has the money anyway, the way he plays. Like he can build 8 Zerglings now, 1 queen. I guess it's okay, I'm not quite sure.
16 drones on his main mineral line, 2 over here in the natural. I mean, MC also knows right now that there is no extractors. Yeah, okay, he's going to follow up with this target as well. MC is like taking notes out of Drogo's playbook over here.
Yeah, it's the exact same.
Yeah, like the previous game is very similar to Drogo's style, and this is 100% of what we saw from Drogo against Scarlet.
A lot of Protoss have been doing this build. Like I was playing on ladder yesterday after my games, and every game on this map, I faced the same build.
I mean,
I never played it before that match against Drogo.
I mean, maybe some people saw Homestead Cup and they're like, oh, cool. Seems like a free win build, you know? Bly's going to counterattack here with a bunch of Zerglings again. Well, the first
he
2
can get
Adepts.
the pylon now,
Yeah,
actually.
that would be really
That's
good.
amazing for him.
It's going to be close, but I actually think he's going to be able to unpower them before the Adepts are out. That's so sick. Bly is going to be able to get the second pylon as well. Meanwhile, the Adepts on the other side of the map not doing insane amounts of damage just yet.
There's no Mothership Core.
Whoa, Bly! This is so sick. Okay, he's making the Mothership Core right now, but these Adepts are stuck. Warp Gate technology is super stuck. The Adepts on the other side of the map, I think... Oh, they're coming back. Wow, Bly, what a brilliant counter. That's awesome. Just sacrifice them on probes, right? Try to get as many probes as you can.
And you also scout the Stargate, so he shouldn't take any damage from the Oracle.
He's supply blocks. Oh, no, he's not. But
Make some spores. Don't make a Roach Warren. These Aces Zergs. What's up with the Roach Warrens against Oracles?
it's to defend the Adepts.
I know, I was just teasing. He's making a spy now. I would really love to see a Spore Crawl in every mineral line, though. He's in such a phenomenal position now.
I don't
Maybe he
think,
didn't realize.
Yeah, he probably didn't notice it. Like, he sees it, but he doesn't actually see it.
That would be so unfortunate. He's actually the Shadow ability is on cooldown right now. That's an awesome surround with slow Zerglings. Bly.
MC's still on 1 base.
Yeah. Bly, you're such a phenomenal position.
I think he's fine, even
okay.
if he loses drones to this Oracle.
He's going to lose a crop. But now the Oracles are going down. I guess he saw the Spore Crawl. Well, the Queens are pushing it back. I guess MC is expecting him to already have.
Yeah, that's
Spore
really
Crawlers.
bad now. Look at the worker count. It's like MC is sitting on 1 base. He's like terrible position.
Yeah, no. If this is a ladder game, you just leave right now.
Yeah, for sure.
You're like, all right, this game never happened. Wow, Bly playing a phenomenal game so far. He's going to try to get a surround again. Should be able to trap at least 1 Adept, maybe 2. Oracle does pick up a Queen, but I mean, MC needs way more than this. Like, these are small trades that are okay, but he's down 15 workers.
Bly just can't lose on this map.
That was a brilliant counter. That was an absolutely brilliant counter. I mean, even if Bly ends up losing these 4 drones, you know, I would almost say big deal. Look at that Oracle. It's putting in OT.
I've never seen an Oracle call spine before.
He's working, man. He's working the gray shift. But... All right. MC is going to try to work his magic with these Adepts. We'll probably let it finish this time. Yep, there we go. The main base is pretty exposed, so slowly but steady, MC is chipping away at this worker lead. If MC is actually turning this game around, that would be ridiculous. Something that's absolutely not supposed to happen. Bly has a couple units this time in the natural, so he should be able to pick them all off.
How many
Still-
oracles did he make? Like 3 or 4?
Three, yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
He still has all 3 as well. He's gonna ignore the Spore, boys. You don't want to kill a Spore with 3 oracles, right? You need 4. Well, pretty much never, but
Yeah.
You just target down drones and pull back the damage.
okay. Well, he's just gonna get. The thing is with 3 oracles is very uncomfortable to kill workers because like 2 oracles
Yeah.
is like ideal. So the
Yeah.
moment you have 3, it's massive overkill.
Well,
he
now I
lost.
lost one, so it's okay.
Woo! Alright, maybe a couple of Ravages?
I think he has a Void Ray.
Yeah, there is a Void Ray on the map. That's very smart actually by MC. This the good old safety Void Ray. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this push. Okay, I'm glad that Bly is not committing. Zergling's in the main base. That's nice though. Should be able to get a worker or 3 or 4 maybe. Okay, a lot of lost mining time over here as well. I think he's gonna get 4 props.
I think MC did get back into this game though. He did enough damage with the oracles, with the adepts.
16 workers down.
It's still really bad.
Yeah.
And he has no good tech to like push or do anything.
It's a lot better than it was though.
How do you guys feel about the Spire?
Usually I would say it's really bad against Stargate, but considering how far ahead Bly is, it might work actually. Like he's probably just going to make Mutas and kill MC.
If MC spots it though and he starts making Phoenixes, what do you do then if you're Bly? You make Corruptors? You can go Corruptor Roach?
Yeah, you can make Corruptors.
Okay.
They can eat buildings now. That's always fun to do on ladder.
Wait, I never thought I'd see the day where Bly is trolling MC by killing buildings with a Corruptor. If that happens, guys, I thought I've seen it all in StarCraft. He's probably gonna let it finish this time as well. Yeah, there you go.
Spire's just nice to make when you're ahead because it kind of guarantees the victory.
Yeah.
Other units, you can always mess up the control.
This is a good scout though for MC. He's going to be able to see the Spire, and I really wonder what he's going to do over here. Is he going to make Phoenixes, a second Stargate, maybe even eventually try to get a fleet beacon? Or, I mean, defending with Stalkers that don't have Blink is a nightmare, right? That's like impossible.
Yeah. I mean, you can try to defend with the pylons just and the Mothership Core. But yeah, he should get Phoenix in
He
the
has
dust.
to make Phoenix.
Yeah.
Probably 2 Stargate Phoenix even.
Would you make a fleet beacon before the second Stargate, or would you go straight second Stargate?
I think his economy is too bad to go like Fleet Beacon, double Stargate now.
So just try to do it with regular range Phoenixes?
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Bly is going to try to counterattack over here. Of course, Bly is still in a great position. Getting this Nexus here would be nice. I don't think he should try to go for the natural or something. He's making 9 mutas at a time. I would have loved to see him. I mean, I guess he's very worried about force fields, and I can't blame him. But I think canceling this Nexus, even if you end up losing a bunch of units, if you're working with these economies, I think it may have been worth it. I think you could have justified.
Yeah, and
that
the main
investment.
base also almost mined out now, so having the third base is really important for MC now.
I think Bly is actually going to use the Mutalisk to fight. He's going to find a Void Ray. You guys know what Naniwa said once upon a time, right?
What did he say?
If I was a Mutalisk, I would like to meet a Void Ray. I think there's a lot of truth in that quote. Mothership Core is going to get picked up over here. There are a couple of Phoenixes for MC, so slowly but steady he's chipping away at the muta count. But I mean, the Immortals are doing some very serious work as well. MC is actually doing a pretty damn good job in hanging in there. But I feel with these economies, it doesn't matter how good your Phoenix micro is, you'll always end up losing a couple. And so many more Mutalisks at a time come out, then you can build Phoenixes that I think is going to be very difficult. I think this is game. Without the Mothership Core, no more potent overcharge to fall back on. And look at these Mutas as well. I love the way that he's using the Mutas actually, picking up these Immortals, allowing Roaches and Ravagers still to do some work. I think it's very smart.
Maybe he should make like a handful of Corruptors now, so the Phoenix are completely useless then. But shouldn't matter.
It's actually getting... is it still called Groove Spines, or does it have a new name now?
I think it's still the same, I'm not sure.
But I mean, they get the speed upgrade now as well.
Yeah.
You know, it took me like 200 games to discover that. I was
Yeah.
like, no way.
All those hidden buffs for Zerg.
Yeah, I was like, that's ridiculous. Alright, Mutalisk picking up these Stalkers as well. And here you can see, like, even if you're MC, you're gonna end up losing a couple Phoenixes here and there to Mutalisk. And Bly's economy is just too good. He has simply too much. He's playing a true swarmy style over here. He's rallying nothing but units across the map. And Bly on fire. Going to be able to even things up against MC. I find this very impressive once again. Awesome early game by him. Really, really brilliant circling counter.
Yeah, the counter was really good.
It just won him the game.
Yeah, sometimes games go on for 11, 12 minutes, but the amount of damage that Bly did early on, I mean, not even a hero would recover from that. MC is still desperately trying. Like, whenever you have Stargates and you go up against Mutalisk, as a Protoss, you're always like, I think this is still possible, you know? Like, if I can just get enough Phoenixes out, but...
That's what I've been thinking.
So we can just go ahead and look at the main base of this beautiful Ukrainian Zerg player. He's, of course, representing Acer. It is Bly. Scarlet, it's all you.
Spawning in the bottom right-hand position of the map, it is the retired Protoss player, MC.
The retired Protoss player who's faster and plays more than pretty much every single other player in this tournament.
And he's opening up with a gate first. I honestly hate this build because if a Zerg just goes free edge, you feel so bad. But I guess he's playing it safe. It's reasonable, but I'm not a big fan.
It's even gas as well, and he's getting 2 probes on the gas, and he's going to drop the Nexus. 125. So I do a similar opening sometimes against Terran. You think it's awful?
Yeah, no, against Terran it's good.
Okay, because you need something to deal with the Reaper, right?
Yeah. But I think against Zerg, like, either you go Nexus first or you go maybe like 2-gate opening.
I don't know. I'm a Nexus first boy.
Bly's taking the forward base. It can be hard to defend, kind of, sometimes.
I think it's okay. Maybe you can use your first couple of circles to break down the rocks, then it's a lot easier to defend.
Do you think MC after that last game is a tiny bit afraid to send units across the map now? After you see the Zerg that Bly is again, 6 Zerglings already on the production tab. By the way, he's probably gonna like hide them over here and see if the first unit makes its way across the map.
Yeah, maybe.
No matter what you do, there's gonna be lings in your base when you're playing Bly. It's like playing Life. Like even the first game, there's 4 lings in the base, but they didn't do anything.
Well, I actually think those 4 lings were
They were a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not as much as game 2 though.
No, game 2 was pretty devastating. I mean, sniping 2 pylons and unpowering gateways that have adepts in production like 85% done, forcing the other 2 adepts to come home. I think this time MC should not allow these links to really do a whole lot. Okay, well, that's the first pylon. Mighty Adept is not gonna save the day.
Kind of surprised MC tries to wall in the ramp. I think walling at the Nexus is much better.
I mean, you still have to worry about the other wall off technically. Anyway, you still have to worry about this one too.
Yeah, but if you wall like from the ramp, from the main ramp to the Nexus,
then it's just one wall. Yeah. But now you basically have to eventually create 2 walls.
On these positions, it would be really hard to defend your third if you do that, wouldn't it? Because you'd have to go all the way around the wall to defend it.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the downside again. Pretty quick Twilight console. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Ah, awesome Overlord scouting over here by Bly. He's going to see it immediately. Bly is truly on fire, guys. Seeing everything.
Bly's always on fire. It's like the year of Harstem. It's always the year of Harstem.
Okay, this actually might be a little tricky though, because there are 3 adepts. He only has 2 Zerglings. Zergling's speed is not even halfway done. I think this is going to be painful. This is one of these MC games where we're going to see 12 drones go down, if not more. The only annoying thing about 3 adepts is that it's overkill as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tricky to micro, but it's already 5 drones. Oh man, it's doing some serious work. Oh, micro! Look at that Ling, the Ling in the dream. Oh my god, they're all gonna teleport again. One more time towards the main base.
Oh, this is so bad to play. The work count is far in favor of MC now.
At least he does have 3 hatcheries, but
12 drones, that's way too much.
I called it.
Way too much.
And when you take this much damage, you can just follow up with Warp Prism adepts and just keep making adepts. And it gets really hard to defend.
Bly killed 2 probes. I'm not sure where.
They ran into Bly's base for some reason.
Oh, they were misrallied.
Yeah.
Ah, it's good to see that MC is a human being after all. Oh, I think MC might just go for a massive gateway push over here. He's like, I did a lot of economic damage. If he wipes in a few more gateways and he wipes in like 7 adepts with the adept upgrade, that's a dirty build.
And when you take this much damage, you want to delay your roaches. And when you do that, it's even worse against this. So
I would go for a 2-base all-in here if I'm MC. I think it's smart. The doors are still open, MC. Alright, I mean, this Warp Prism, it would be so phenomenal for Bly if he can somehow get... Look at Bly's money, by the way. Okay, he's saving up for roaches. He has picked up on this. He's definitely worried about it. He's going to queue up as many roaches as he can. Oh, no, he's supply block. And
Oh my god.
No overloads in production. He's supply block, 800 minerals. He needs to kill the Prism. If he doesn't kill the Prism, I think it's almost game over.
He's not making overloads.
Oh,
No, he's
yeah.
making them.
Wow, that's... Oh, God, that's very unfortunate. That's
Where did they get... Oh, in the prism, okay.
Showtime. Still not used to the new the pickup range.
Yeah. Sometimes it's weird.
He's like, where did the adepts go? It's like, oh, they got sucked in from far away. MC actually not committing as much to this. I mean, obviously MC doesn't have access to the numbers like we have. He doesn't know that Bly was extremely supply blocked, and if he wipes in 5 more adepts there, that the game pretty much ends.
Yeah, but it's still okay. Like,
Yeah,
I
of
would have
course.
put on the third base as well, because it's just a lot safer.
Okay, Bly's gonna try to counterattack here. There are 2 sentries, but the pilots are not done yet. Okay, maybe a cancel?
Yeah, should be.
Getting the sentries. MC's probably focusing on the adepts on the other side of the map that are doing an insane amount of damage again, by the way. 14 workers. Poor Bly is on 28 drones, but that's where he's most comfortable, boys. The years of experience.
Now he's just gonna make only roaches, make a Nidus worm, do Bly things.
All jokes aside, obviously very worried. No. MC is relentless with his adepts. Look at the amount of drones that have died already in this game. 29. Ouch.
Adepts are pretty good, huh?
And the Warp Prism as well. Oh, no, he didn't even get the Nexus. So sad.
And he's up 21 workers.
It looks like MC will just do a Blink Stalker Immortal timing now.
Yeah,
Oh.
when you're just too far ahead, you can go for
Yeah.
a big attack. There's
Yeah.
no way to defend it.
This looks so sad. It's like the abandoned Zerg base. Once upon a time, there was a blossoming economy over here. and Protoss has ruined it. Yeah. Bly is going to try to run across the map with a bunch of roaches, maybe a few ravages, but obviously he knows that this is not supposed to work. There's plenty of gateways for MC. There's going to be pylons. He has 2 immortals as well. The 3 adepts early game, I think, really is what... And obviously, I think the supply block as well when the Prism flew in, but just another very good game by MC.
Also a bit unusual, I think, the 3 adepts. Usually you send maybe 1 in and sacrifice it, maybe 2.
And that's why Bly lost to it.
Yeah.
Because you just don't expect it sometimes. And if you don't expect it, you don't Zerglings, and you just take so much damage.
MC knows that all of the roaches are on the other side of the map, so he's going to try to do a few more drone kills. I mean, yesterday he gave Petit Drogo the name the Drone Killer, but I think it's safe to say that the real drone killer over here is MC, who's just doing nothing but absolutely demolishing drones and the economy of Bly. Oh my god, 44 workers have gone down in this game. Well, Bly put up a really good fight, and especially in game number 2, I think he was awesome. And in game number 1, I think there were chances. Like, it could have been better, but this was just... this game was pretty much all MC.
Yeah, just some small mistakes and Spire's auto control.
Adepts look like very frustrating units to deal with if you're a Zerg player.
They're the new Hellbat drops.
Right. Sometimes I wish I was a Zerg, but sometimes I'm happy I'm Protoss. 33 workers. Jesus.
Never stops.
Absolutely.
How many drones did he lose in total?
I think it's like over 60.
66.
Oh.
That's normally the economy you want to have as a Zerg player, you know, in this phase of the game. The good old 66 drone, maybe make some Ravagers and Lurkers or whatever, get some decent upgrades. But MC said not today, and of course Bly is going to try to hang in there. He's going to go for a Muta switch, but he's just too broke. It just doesn't really represent any real threat. Maybe hoping that MC was going to go mass Immortal Adept and have 0 anti-air, but that's not really the case either, so we are witnessing the 1 Muta at a time counterattack. That's just not that terrifying. Unfortunate game for Bly, but I think an awesome game by MC.
Yeah, for sure.
Who are the other two players in the group? Is it the Hyun and...
No, that's
Bunny and I can't remember the fourth.
the other one is very good, I think, as well.
Bunny and a Protoss player? I don't remember exactly.
Kind of can't remember either. We'll take a look at it right as this game ends. As, this should be the final push over here for MC, as he has a couple of Immortals, activates the shield. A very ballsy forward blink, but that's just stuff that you can do after you killed 66 drones throughout the entirety of this game. Mutalisk are actually doing a little bit of damage, but needless to say, there is no stopping this Protoss army anymore. Bly's like, alright, the last thing I'll do in this game is kill a couple of Adepts. Just to redeem the drones a little bit. Avenge them is actually the word I was looking for. 78 drones in an 11-minute game. Just MC things.
I guess.
This is the reason why you vetoed the map, Scarlet?
No. I veto it because it's ZVZ.
Okay.
It's great for Zerg against Protoss and everything when you're aggressive.
What do you hate so much about it in ZVZ?
The natural is really open. You can't scout with the Overlord. It's pretty much just one base versus one base.
Alright.
It makes you sad.
You sound like Idra now. You're like, that makes me sad.
It makes me sad. GG.
GG.
Yeah,
There we go in the bottom left of Orbital Shipyard. You have the Team Liquids, Bunny.
I'd like to see Bunny do well, but like this is so hard to cast because like both these guys are really cool like friends and stuff, you know. So it's really nasty to see them both in a loser bracket situation. But yeah, spawning over in the top right side of Orbital Shipyard, it is Harstem.
Harstem with a very late gas.
Very late. You think it's late?
Yes, I think it's late. I think making it right now is like this probe. This probe could be mining gas. If you build your gas right after the gateway, this little dude could be mining a lot more
Do you
gas.
think it's a mistake or a part of his build because he wants to make a Nexus faster?
It might be a part of his build, but I mean, he's gonna like make the gas eventually. I think this is a mistake.
You think it's a mistake?
Yes.
We're gonna ask him
Yes.
in the interview if he
Yes.
wins.
If you want,
I want to make that clear.
Well,
if you want to do that, like there's no way, like you literally can afford the gas a lot sooner. So you have one useless probe. I mean, Rotterdam is gonna argue with me that the 17 probe is like really good mineral
it's
income.
not a useless
but-
probe. Like the 17th probe can mine from the further minerals.
I mean,
There are
actually,
two
yeah,
further.
like these two patches are actually really good to put the third probe on.
Yeah, or the other on the side, like in the middle, between the middle patches, like
Well,
this and
yeah.
this one.
Yeah,
with an
but-
earlier gas though, your Nexus wouldn't be as quick as this one, right?
But oh,
I mean, it would be like a few seconds difference.
are we lagging?
Yeah, this computer probably. Yeah,
Caster A is out.
Was not me.
that was definitely you, man. This is all you.
Oh, it's
But, like-
freaking Emil's in the game and he's
Yeah.
not the one lagging. What a
He's
what a
laughing
treat
now.
for him.
He's like, yeah, I've been there.
I know what it feels like now being on the other side.
Bye.
So anyway, in this matchup, like, what's something that you guys aim towards at the start? Like, because we've seen so many different openings. What do you personally feel is the best way to get ahead of a Terran early on? Because I think that's what's changed a lot from Heart of the Swarm to Legacy of the Void. In Heart of the Swarm, Terran was ahead, and it was about how the Protoss manages to get a third base and hold on. Whereas now I feel the coin's been pretty flipped.
Like there's two school. I feel like the Koreans they like to put a lot of aggression, like using the Adept, using the Oracle, using the Pylon Overcharge, like really put the Terran behind. And there's also players that like to just take a very fast third and play it kind of safe. Personally, I like the second option, but all of the Koreans are playing the first one, so it's
Yep.
definitely up for debate.
Yeah, I think it's very important also to see what kind of aggression potentially can Terran do. There's this one base build with like Liberator tank Medivac, like TY Youth, I think, versus Parting at DreamHack.
On this map,
Yeah,
exactly.
on this map, exactly. So it's hard to see if you scout very late with a probe. So I think it's important to scout a probe before the Terran's wall-in is complete, so we can see the gas timings, and then react accordingly. You can either be aggressive or defensive. It's up to a player. So if Harstem feels comfortable enough to put some pressure on Bunny, it's up to him. I don't think it's like one way to go. I think there's so many styles. Legacy of the Void is so new that we can either be aggressive or defensive. It's just all up to the players.
I feel too that there are so many styles. Now, you feel the Probe Scout is like a definite must.
I would say so. I mean, I don't think it's a definite must, but I feel very comfortable when I scout.
I never prop scout.
Yeah, I don't feel the Probe Scout is too... Like, when I see a Probe Scout, I'm actually quite happy about the Protoss doing that, purely because I feel that Terran doesn't have really too many options early game. Like
Yeah.
there isn't too much for a Protoss to be scared about early game.
Yeah, but I mean, I was the same, but then I played versus Bjorn, a best of 5 versus Bjorn, like, I don't know, a few days
That'll
ago.
do it. That'll do it.
And man, I had to scout because I didn't know what he was doing. He was like doing double gas on one base, like either Widowmine drop or a Cyclone or Hellions or Liberator or Proxy Factory. You don't know, man.
That's the thing, though. When you don't scout with a probe, and it depends on the build you do, if you go frigate turbo with a chrono on the web gate as soon as possible, you literally hold everything as a Protoss player.
Yeah, but then you will have only defensive, no potential to counterattack at the turn. And if he goes greedy behind it, you have no way to punish it.
Do you feel you need to be aggressive?
I
Not
always feel like that. Like whenever I take damage, I want to take that damage back. You know, like I want to deal some damage as well. But then I fail because I have no potential. But now with the War Prism and the Adepts, it's possible.
I mean, like, for example, frigate turbo. Frigate turbo. Like, you can make a Warp Prism as really fast and put pressure. And if it's like aggression coming, you make an ups or something. I don't know. I feel like probe scouting is still not something you must have to do if you have a really safe build behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a must-have, but I think it's a good way. I like to play with information to be certain of what is coming.
That's what I mean, though. This matchup is so different now compared to Heart of the Swarm, because as a Terran, I was used to being ahead and trying to like maintain that lead by trying to find an opening or whatnot. But now I have to play from a position where I'm technically behind.
This is like, I can't believe Harstem is still doing that.
Dude, Cloak Banshee. That is really...
Yeah, this is what Bunny likes to do. He goes for 2 Cloak Banshees and a Cyclone.
This is gonna be good because like this strategy that Harstem is doing, he was showing it to me in the beta, like really early in the beta, where it's like you make Adepts, so it's like if it's drop, Marine or Mine, you just kill it, and you take a really fast third base, but Adepts don't shoot up, so this Cloak Banshee right here.
Yeah, but the Pylons do shoot up.
Yeah, the Pylon do shoot up, but you can find hold in the defense.
Yes, so far, yes, definitely. Not in the main base, though.
Pretty decently positioned Pylons. One thing that makes Harstem a much easier opponent as a Terran is that he's probably never going to all-in you. You think he all-ins a lot against Terran?
No,
I'm not sure about Terran, but versus Zergs?
Against Zergs, I mean, he's always been a guy that busted out the Immortal all-in, you know, against Snoot and such. But against Terran, you try and tell me the last time you saw him all in, like maybe a Colossus all in, but if he was very desperate.
He was doing a lot of 2-base Colossus all in.
Yeah.
I actually think he was one of the most all-in players.
Really?
Yes.
You see, I think you're one of the most all-in players. I think Harstem was one of the most like macro.
Yeah,
What the fuck are
he's
you on?
definitely-
I'm all-in PT. Like, what the fuck, mate?
Legacy of the Void though, like it's a completely different game, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, it depends on the map. On some map, yes, I do. Okay, no, I take that back. Actually, quite all-in.
Yeah, of course. Oh,
Banshees
this
are
was
awesome.
nice. So, Harstem, like, what's the probe count at right now? Harvest count. Give me a U. Give me a U.
Or I.
Or an I.
Yeah, 55 probes. I think he didn't lose a single probe to the Cloak Banshee. And what is important to know that Harstem had the observers ready in position to deflect the Banshees. So either Harstem knew already that is the Cloak Banshee coming, or he played versus Bunny before, and you know he saw that he's capable of doing this kind of builds.
Yeah, like Harstem is playing really safe and conservative, and it's working out well versus this Cloak Banshee opening.
Yeah, I saw him playing very well versus, I think, Polt won in a World War III tournament, something like that. And he had a great advantage versus Polt. He kept on engaging pretty well, but then eventually he Polt like out-positioned him, out-microed, because he started dropping here and there and attacking at the front. And eventually you could see that Harstem was the worst player over here. But I'm not sure if Bunny is going to be fast enough to do the same kind of thing as Paul did, because Bunny said himself to me, not too far a long time ago, that he feels like Asibidovod is too fast for him.
Information collection-wise, by the way, Harstem thus far has done a really good job of denying the Banshees. You got to see the medevacs flying out. You got to see which directions the medevacs were going as well. And look, he's all over everything right now. So Bunny, being in this position as a Terran, and look, again, he sees more medevacs coming. So Bunny's going to be fighting for damage. Yeah. I mean, the fact that his third is quite late as well, like as a Terran player.
It's later than that Protoss, yeah.
Yeah, you could probably see the Protoss getting to like 170 supply when Bunny's at like 130, 140.
Yeah, this build by Bunny wanted to do some damage, well, not even some, but quite big damage with the Banshees. I think he made 2 Banshees, and he did no probe kills whatsoever. So that's a big investment to 2 Banshees and Cloak. That does delay his third base, as well as upgrades and SCV count. So
his Moorship Gun is to be in position.
yeah, 3 drops can do a lot of damage over here. he can start to snipe the pylons because the photon overcharge is over here. It's not going to do that much. Harstem is completely out of position for this.
Dude, that gateway is in a horrible place too. That kind of like if he just hides behind that gateway, that's really bad for Harstem.
Yeah, it's very hard to
look
defend.
at it.
There is no Colossi.
And he has to blink in to try and kill the medevacs.
Oh, that's very questionable, Blink. Very questionable.
I know what happened. You know these observators? He wanted, I think in his game plan, he has these subs here, but since there was a Cloak Banshee hiding in that corner, he like moved this observator from his usual place. So this triple drop that's really common actually on this map did a lot more damage than it should have.
Yeah, but what does the observer have to do with the drop?
He didn't know it was coming in time.
I mean, so if he had his observator in position, he can move his army, web stuff, not take it out of damage, you know? But he was completely clueless about that drop because his observator was here.
Can you show us the resources lost?
What's the key for that?
L.
Yeah.
LOL.
Actually, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but
I mean, it was really terrible.
A lot of mining time loss, some probes,
16
finally
probes.
Damage done by Bunny, and there's another force with Cyclone over here. Fourth base, additional Raxes for Bunny.
Beautiful saturation too.
Yeah, but I think Bunny should have added a second eBay. He has resources to do that, and he's still researching upgrades from one eBay.
I don't feel upgrades are as important for Terran right now.
Oh,
I feel
yeah, I think they're very important. Much more important.
I feel gas-wise, getting a second starport out and like 4 Liberators at a time production is way more scary than better upgrades in Bio.
I mean, I cannot necessarily disagree. I mean, if you can get more Liberators, but I don't think the low amount of Liberators is that crucial because your damage output of the Terran army is still so fast that the upgrades are so beneficial. Is that the
beneficial? Yeah. I mean, he has got a second eBay.
Yeah, finally got it. Yeah.
Harstem is getting Colossus. I like Colossus in PvT a lot more than usual Protoss, but I feel like they're too late. You could have gotten them a lot earlier.
Yeah, but he didn't necessarily need them earlier. Like there was no real threat.
Yeah, but
an army.
then you could have like 4 Colossus by now, even more.
And you think the armor's that important for a Terran?
I think so because of the Adepts attack. Also because they can one-shot. If you have one armor upgrade and the Protoss doesn't have the weapon upgrade, you cannot two-shot SCVs.
Right, but I think the Protoss is usually always ahead in upgrades, right?
Should be at least a little bit.
It depends on the playstyle, to be honest.
I mean, every Terran I played with, or at least they wanted to be even on upgrades with the Protoss. You don't never want to be behind on upgrades. I think they're very crucial, and we already saw that in Wings of Liberty or Heart of the Swarm.
Again, I just feel there's different ways to deal damage now. Like a lot of the, so for example, Sentry Shield is now twice as effective against Marauders.
Yeah.
Disruptors deal damage, armor or not, you're going to take damage. Fortunately, in this game, there aren't disruptors. I just feel that the gas used, well, it's still, when you're on 3 base, there's no reason not to get a second engineering bay, but I don't feel it's as pivotal as it used to be.
I think it's as good as
especially when you, like, Liberators are the biggest damage dealer, which we have them being made.
I think it's even more important because Colossi had more damage than before.
Right.
So now it's only Gateway Army that is actually attacking you, well, besides Disruptors, of course. So the armor is still so crucial, in my opinion.
I think both things are viable, but if you play double upgrade, you need to play a lot more with drops. You have to split the armies a lot more, I feel like.
You like Colossus still?
Yes, because that's the
So
thing.
you're saying all this and you don't like Colossus?
No, yeah.
No, the thing with Colossus is that they do shit damage compared to before, but with Adepts, your Colossus army actually doesn't die.
Well, the army's tankier almost.
Yeah, like
you know?
it's a lot tankier, so you actually like can fight a lot longer. And usually you can deal with Liberators push with Storm just fine with Colossus.
My opinion about Colossus, they are complete shit and they are not worth the investment.
Yeah, I used to be like that, but then I was losing all of my games trying to send balls, and then I made Colossus again and it works really well.
Yeah, I had a different approach. I started to make Colossus, I was losing a lot. Then I started to make Disruptors, I started to win.
Like don't worry, like before I was like, yeah, Colossus are shit because I couldn't win fight that I would win in Heart of the Swarm, but then I adapted a little bit, so now I like them.
You mean adapted?
One kind of nice thing about Colossi though is like Terrans will not make Vikings now no matter what.
And if they make Viking, they will lose. So that's a good call by them.
Yeah. But here we have
I mean, yeah, we were talking all about TVP and upgrades, but we have a game that Bunny's had like 60 supply now.
Yeah, but
and with a 4th base that was sniped by Bunny, he has a 4th base himself. +3 and +1 are going to finish soon for Harstem. Bunny's going to be only on 2-2. But he has 1 Liberator in position.
Don't
but
blink
the army is, oh my goodness. Bunny's army is so strong now, so many Marauders.
Yes, a lot.
he doesn't have enough AoE to deal with
the
that.
Colossi are not going to deal any damage with this many Medivacs. That's why I hate Colossi.
Oh.
There's no damage in this army, Protoss army, I mean. Look at this.
If he had disruptors instead of Colossus, he would have died the same way. The possibilities of having a miraculous disruptor shots shouldn't make it more viable.
Survival unit.
Yeah,
too.
but you could always like split some of the Zerg army with the Force Fields and then blink back if some of the Stalkers were in danger. But now the Force Fields are getting broken by the Ravagers and the maps are not as force field friendly, I would say. So there's a lot of flanking potential. So the Stalker Sentry army is not that great anymore.
Okay, we're going to look at these builds, because like Harstem, you said last game, had a late gas. And we're
No,
gonna see
it was like a 10-second delay. Barely made a difference.
By the way, we don't know the players.
Okay, let's
Oh.
introduce some players. So at the bottom right of the map, the guy that's gonna take his gas right now, this is Harstem. Come on, buddy.
And in the top left, the Red Terran who destroyed Harstem on Orbital Shipyard. This is Bunny.
Are you the observer again, or am I?
Yeah, I got that circular motion going down. Oh, you had the whole like zoom in and everything.
Yeah. Right.
You've awakened your inner Funka.
Okay, dokie.
Ben is observing, all right.
So yeah, he goes over to like 17 out of 16 on gas. I mean, this must be a timed out build that he enjoys.
Yep.
Yes, if he does it twice in a row, it means that's how he does it, but I don't like it. Because like then the number of workers is red, you know. When it's like above 16, it goes red.
That red just
On his something shiver down my spine.
And we were talking with Harstem about the openings yesterday as well. And I mean, we have all three different opinions over here. You like the a bit earlier gas, I like the gas a bit later, and the Harstem is like literally in the middle of that, in a between. So I'm gonna Reaper expand by Bunny. I think he's pretty good on this.
Yeah,
map.
on this map, Reaper is really good.
Yeah,
you have
you
a lot
have the
of
big
freedom.
back
Yes,
entrance. It's a huge main base where you can't cover
Yeah.
everything with pylons.
But Ben, have you ever tried a proxy Reaper opening?
Actually, yeah.
How do you think it's going to work? Because every time I do my builds and like my Cybercore is basically at the standard timing, I can get my Stalker at the same time as normally, but I still expand very quickly.
I'll get 3 probes minimum.
Yes, exactly. And I feel like it's not as bad of a deal, but I don't like to lose probes, you know? So
No.
how bad it is for Terran when you lose the Reaper or you're not doing more than 3 damage.
You know what? I feel like that statement, I like to take my gas late. I lose 3 probes to Proxy Reaper. I kind of related.
No, no, because I have
I-
enough gas for a Stalker or an Adept immediately.
Yeah, but when you take gas, you have money for an Adept and a Mothership Core instantly. It's awesome.
I like, yeah, I mean, there's a few maps where you can proxy Reaper.
Yeah, this is one of them.
I mean, you can put your racks in so many locations, like
Over-
anywhere over here, which are probe scouting it, that's annoying. Anywhere over here, the amount of places that you have to scout for it is annoying. And after one Reaper, you just start floating a barrack
You
back
can
to your
even
base.
quite literally make it in the middle of the map, and then the Reaper is still going to be quite quickly in the. Oh, he lost it.
Wow, that's actually
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't even get the probe.
no.
And now Harstem immediately going for a Stargate. Bunny responding with a Cyclone, just like in the previous game. I think Cyclone is very standard though.
Cyclone's a beautiful unit, pure because it stops early game
Yeah,
aggression.
I think it was Daisha or Marine Lord who said that the Cyclone is the mothership core of Terran now.
Okay, but really, if you kill the Reaper like that, you should just bring a probe and build pylon. And that's what he's gonna do. He said, oh no, he's gonna take a third.
Yeah, I honestly, if a Cyclone's coming out, that's going to shut that down.
Yeah, it's too late
yeah.
now.
It's why you should have done that right away, but it's
I mean,
really
you're
too
not
late
expecting
now.
a Terran to sacrifice his Reaper like that.
Yeah.
This is
So this Cyclone is gonna kill his Adepts.
yeah, it's a bye-bye Adept
Yeah,
move,
but a very quick third base by Harstem. On this position of the gold, which one do you prefer Protoss to take, Ben?
Actually, I'd love them to take this one.
Yeah, I think so too. That's why I'm taking the 9 o'clock, the 3 o'clock
Actually, I remember casting a game with Marine Lords, and I don't remember with who I was casting with, but I referred to them, and I feel this base is better if you make Blink Stalkers.
It honestly depends how many dropships the Terran has, because moving from this base to either the natural or the main, specifically the main, it's so much easier to do.
Yeah, exactly. You can like get the entire army from like let's say the back side of the gold base, trying to attack from this side exactly, and then immediately drop to the main.
Yeah.
And your adepts or immortals or disruptors, whatever you have, are not at that mobile as the Terran army with the liberators. So that's why I'm taking your expansion. And there's been games that I have lost because I've taken the forward gold or that I have taken the let's say the further away gold. So
I feel this depot, by the way, at the bottom of the ramp is super cute, because this is designed to kind of scout before it gets into your main or into your natural even.
yeah,
But,
the adepts, yeah.
but unfortunately for Bunny, this Adept is still being a nuisance.
I mean, this ramp you can literally wall with a bunker to supply depots.
Benny is playing so scared.
Yeah, and
It's kinda
again,
silly to look
similar build by Bunny. Again, Banshees with Cloak, this time tanks, no more Cyclones.
By the way, how do you guys feel about playing against tanks? Because I feel they are so much better in Legacy of the
I
Void.
think so too, yeah. I've talked to some Protestants and they said the tanks are not that great, but I feel they're a big threat to me.
But like how it works for me is that I feel like if the Protoss play Disruptors heavy, tanks are amazing. Like tank can zone out the Disruptors really well.
Yes.
I feel for multiple reasons that tanks are better. Obviously with the pickup, but also most Protoss armies now rely on like ranged units because they don't have so many zealots.
Yes, exactly. So you don't do splash damage to your own units, but only to the friendly adepts, and the Immortals are much worse.
Yeah, and also the hardened shield, it reacts after you take the initial damage.
Yes.
And which like tank, like that 2 seconds, that's pretty much like between a tank shot anyway.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
tanks are actually perfect for just bam, I'm going to deal 50 damage. Oh, now you've activated your ability from a range. Now you're in range of my bio and the ability's
I think
gone.
the most important thing about the tanks is not the damage they are doing, but the positioning that you are forcing Protoss to attack you in or from.
One nice thing though, if you do see that your opponent is going tanks, which I believe this Oracle probably will eventually scout out after it's finished defending.
Revelation.
Oh, the Banshee.
Revelation, the Banshee.
One kill.
Oh, there is an
There's
Oracle.
Observer, yeah, just came out. Go back, Observer!
Oh, it did get. So what's the harvest cannon? It's still pretty decent, and he's got a third, and this third of the third of Bunny is ready.
Yeah, but there are no SCVs mining, and keep in mind that Harstem started his third so much earlier than Bunny, and he already has probes mining from there.
Like Harstem is making a lot of adepts. I feel like you should be aggressive with them.
One thing that Terrans haven't yet taken advantage of when you take a gold base, which I feel the other races have, is just instantly saturate that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, saturate that guy with 12. Doesn't matter if your natural's then lacking.
Yes.
Just then fill that guy up. This one is of high prioritization.
Yeah, exactly, because the income is so much higher from the gold minerals.
One nice thing though, when you see your opponents going tanks, Terran gas income is so low that you know your stim is going to be so much further behind that you know you can then, in Harstem's position, he could potentially just take a fourth in this.
Like honestly, if Harstem went for something like fast adept upgrade with mass adepts, he would have just straight up won the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like how... I mean, Harstem is taking the third base so quickly. He's making a lot of the army, but he still has a lot of resources that he could put into second forge, for example, or quicker upgrades. Like, he's afraid of Bunny attacking him because he's creating a lot of the army, but there's no way Bunny is going to attack him with this late stim, this late tank count or medivacs. He could go for a fourth, more gateways, more upgrades so much sooner than...
Yeah, and to be fair, when you do Revelation this, you get to see a very scary Terran army like that in any one of your bases. That's going to deal damage.
Yeah, there's no drop as well. Only you can see one medivac.
But how do I look at it just from Harstem's? He hasn't scouted the double engineering bay, and he didn't really scout like how many tanks were coming out. Yeah. So that's huge for Harstem as to why he's playing so like passive and defensive.
He also has like 3 Phoenixes, an Oracle, a lot of Observer, and there's lack of scouting.
Yeah, there's no reason to not know that it's double engineering bay and tanks, because how many tanks are on the field? I don't think it's many, but...
Yeah, there's only one. There's only one tank to zone out. So Bunny, even though he got later third on the gold, and Harstem got so much faster gold,
he's caught up.
He's still behind in tech, because Harstem simply like refused to capitalize on the early economic advantage he got.
Harstem is making a lot of army. When Bunny is going to be 2-2, this is going to be scary for Harstem.
Oh, okay.
Nice exchange.
I mean, that was... if I was a Cyclone, I would not be afraid, but this is... Harstem's army isn't scary.
Yeah, there's no splash damage. Like, the Adepts are very strong, the Immortals are very strong versus Terran army, but when the Terran army has Widow Mines, Liberators, which Bunny is lacking now, is going to be to deal with the Protoss army quite easily, but Bunny is attacking at 2 sides of the time.
It's not scary, but for now, Harstem's army is still stronger. When 2-2 is gonna hit, maybe it's gonna change. But
I'm a little surprised that Bunny's playing so aggressively here.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I'd prefer him to wait for that 2-2, given that he's scanned the army and seen that, hey, this has no AoE here.
Yeah, and
then just
go
go
for
for
he's
it.
lacking the Liberators as well. He has 3 Widow Mines, or 2 Widow Mines that are spotted, so he can even pick a nice splitting army by Harstem.
I feel like Harstem could push this, losing very little.
I'd just go for it.
He should have went in by shading his adepts. Attacking like this is not the best idea. And he has no Guardian Shield. He's still, he's still winning the fight, but this could have been better in my opinion.
You're totally right about Guardian Shield, because as I said earlier, it's twice as effective against Marauders. Marauders from dealing 10 damage per hit now deal, with Guardian Shield it'd be 8, but given that it's 2 attacks, it's now 6 per hit, so it's very similar to a Marine.
Bunny right-clicking that sentry.
Uh-oh. Well, Bunny is kind of overextending. Like, he thinks he can take on the army.
On his 2-2 is gonna end in 10 seconds.
Yeah, he's not judging the situation very correctly.
I think Harstem wins this game, man. Like, this was a huge...
2-2, not even done.
No, it just finishes as you die. What a feeling. We all talked about, like, he shouldn't be out on the map right now, and Harstem took advantage of Bunny just being too ambitious.
I think pure bio army
GG.
tanks and Widowmice are not super comfortable, but be very conservative about it. Like, don't commit too much to the engagements because Protoss army is very strong at the beginning. And if he gets that early of a third base, he's not going to have that much trouble defending the small drops anyway. So just go for the economic build yourself.
And spawning over the top right of Dust Towers, one of my favorite maps, Liquid Bunny.
And the bottom end of the map, the player playing for Team Invasion, this is Harstem.
Solid intros, boys.
Solid all around.
But yeah, when we talk about that Liberator, like, flank kind of move, like, coming in from this angle, like, behind those minerals and stuff, that's a dead nexus, you know, if you do it correctly.
I keep on bringing it up, but I play versus Beyond on this map, literally, and he made one Liberator that won him the game. Like, the Liberator, if it just slightly touches the mineral line, it's so annoying without a Stargate, and I didn't have a Stargate. So.
There's some position on some map where it's like there's like 1 pixel where if you put the Liberators, you can do shit.
Yeah,
like
without the Stargate, yeah.
Like you need a Stargate or like a pylon that is also perfectly placed for that one position.
But then he can go for a
then
second
you just
position.
go around and go to the other pixels. You need another pylon.
Okay, Bunny's mixing it up a bit here. He's gone for like a gasless expand and he's going for an early scout. So this
I don't like it. I mean, go for CC first and 3 Raxes then. Why go for a gasless?
Actually,
I don't know why
I feel if you get scouted and you go CC first, it just gives the Protoss way too many options.
But if he scouts it and he sees no gas, it's the same. Like, he sees 1 Rax, no gases, CC's. It's like exactly CC first, but with less economy a bit.
When does a probe arrive?
Like, well, it depends when you scout. After the gateway or after the Nexus?
You think it would have got there in time?
If he scouts after the gateway, he definitely sees it.
Okay. I always feel those kind of builds where you go CC first into like several racks, I feel those are the kind of builds that will lose against an Adept all-in, 100%.
I feel like 3 racks after CC first is not too good either. Like, you need a Cyclone, I feel, because Adepts all-in not too good. Disruptor drop pretty fast, you can do shit, this is that if you have 3 racks.
Yeah, Disruptor drop, like, you can't move out on the map.
Yeah, but there are some Terrans who are doing the CC first, 1 racks and double gas.
Yeah, like,
you can wall off
if you go for CC first, I prefer going into factory after that.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's what he's doing, I think. Yeah.
Did Harstem even scout him? I think Harstem did scout the entire series, right? With the probe.
Let's see. Harstem has not yet scouted. He's scouted with his mothership core, which this is ballsy, man. Because
this is really brave.
Like, say if your opponent was all of a sudden doing like a 1 base Widow Mine drop or something, rip.
Yeah.
It's ripped the dream, but he's making a blind.
I think he simply knows Bunny that much. Like, Bunny is not the guy to go 1 base, gas build, and then like a follow up all in or whatever. Bunny is the guy who's going to make a CC. He's going to play the safe at the beginning. He will try to do some pressure, but he's not the all-in guy.
So a Robo from Harstem, pretty early.
Safe.
The Starport, the Tech Lab. And he's scouting everything.
He can actually kill the Marines now.
Yeah, this is the most adventurous Mothership Core.
Yeah. But yeah, in Legacy of the Void you can do that because if you didn't know, the Mothership Core recall costs only 50 energy instead of 100.
Oh, I didn't know. Thank you.
For real?
It's for the viewers.
For the viewers, for the extra casters on this couch, like, really?
You didn't think it was 50 energy?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's 15.
I was like, holy shit, like, Pylon Overcharge really is cheap in energy, because it would, like, recall and overcharge everything.
Yeah.
Wow, today I learned.
That's why you can do the move when, if you, like, I did that with Zerg. I put my Mothership Core, like, nowhere, so that if I need to, I can recall to a base, then I will charge the Pylon. But if I'm near probes, I'm gonna recall the probes too, so it doesn't work. So if sometimes you see me, like, with a Mothership Core in the middle of nowhere, it's on purpose.
I mean, it's like in between the bases.
Yeah, in between, yeah.
Oh, I like that Bunny's just going for a straight Liberator here.
Yes, because this map is so good for that.
Yeah.
And Harstem again is going for early free bases, but he goes for a Stargate.
A very late Stargate
the
too.
The Stargate's nice, actually.
Yeah.
Stargate is
because
nice.
he saw the Starport and 1-1-1 build by Bunny, so Stargate is a go-to build. Because with a Phoenix, you can even lift up the Cyclone that is potentially going to do some pressure if there's going to be a pressure. And it can also snipe the Liberators that are going to seat the position.
This Pylon placement's nice too. Maybe this Pylon a little bit
But
down.
on the right side of the map, the Liberator can actually secure the position.
Clip
but,
here, yeah.
I mean, he's going to have a Stargate anyway, so... I mean, he forgot the Warp Gate, look. Very sloppy by
feeling
Harstem, but
feeling the pressure a little bit, forgetting warp gates always feels.
keep in mind that this is the loser's match. The loser of this match is going to be knocked out of Home Story Cup. And Harstem or Bunny as a loser of this group, oh my goodness.
I'm very curious if he's going to use these or if these are just for the barracks, because you can do so much in Legacy of the Void. But, you know, okay, yeah. So, like, scouting this, you pretty much have a timer on when Stim's going to be done.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a Protoss now, I see no tech lab connected to the racks and not Steam even
How
finish. Yeah, I think he's going to add additional racks over here.
When you see that, usually what you do is you just make money. You press that prep button, you make them
Chrono on all Nexus.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, you're a very happy Protoss. Because in Harder's form, you could never do that.
No, not at all.
It's different time now.
It's the same for Terran, though. You had to prio Stim.
Yes, exactly.
In Exodus form, you were like, if I'm going to probe up more than 55, I'm never going to be able to take my third.
Yeah. But now again, look, Harstem sees all of that. He sees how late the potential pressure from Bunny is coming, and he's just now adding the Forge. He was adding a lot of the gateways before. If he would want to pressure or all in, that's fine. But he knows he forgot the Warp Gate. He knows the Warp Gate would be so late that he could have had 2 Forges so much earlier now and be even ahead on upgrades.
And you know, like, what's screaming at me here? Look at these work accounts for both these players. This should not be at this right now, especially with like the fact that Harstem's not been playing blind at all. The Mothership's core scouted everything early on. He's had observers. There is no reason for this work account to be equal.
Exactly. Harstem, like, he makes a lot of army to be safe, but there's no potential of pressure from Bunny to kill him or be very threatening because he sees all of that with the observer.
So yeah, we have lots of barracks going down. Armory lined up that 2-2. Pretty decent saturation too from all 3 bases.
Yeah, they're both sitting in the base. What happened to the Liberator? Did it even finish? Is there a Liberator? No.
Did the Liberator got killed and we completely missed it?
Oh.
Yeah, I think we did.
Completely got wrecked.
The Phoenixes, yes. The killer Phoenixes.
Well, we killed 2 SCVs so far, I believe, this game, and he's got an extra kill on them. So yeah, probably the Liberator died to
adding
Phoenix.
more Phoenixes as well. That's 5 in total so far.
I actually think Phoenix are really good right now.
Yeah, everybody good.
I was thinking about it.
I've been very scared of like these Phoenix Adept builds. Like not at this stage of the game, it would have been earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very strong.
But like Phoenix Adepts, like it's so snubbly. You either completely crush the fight or you lose like instantly. I've tried to do that for so long and I was like, I don't have the control. I literally can't control that army so well, so I stopped doing it.
It's just very nice when you like get the Adepts on the army and there's like no running away and then the Phoenix pick off everything too.
And all the Adepts are focusing more on others instead of Marines.
that could be annoying.
For the upgrade to the Liberators.
Like, this is really scary for us right now. Versus Liberators that have range, you need a strong army with a lot of splash damage. You probably need Storms or you need some Tempest too. Like you'll need a strongest army versus that.
This is nice that he's got Phoenix on the map though, because like with that range upgrade, it's really nice for harassing bases, which with those Phoenix he can no longer do.
It's not only for, I think it's much better. Like for the harassing bases, I think the 5 range that I have is enough. This is basically for sieging the position offensively. Because I think with the upper up, they have the range of 14, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he's very scared.
Yeah, I think it's 14. It was 15 in the beta, but no, it's 14.
So it's mostly for a siege position. And once again, Harstem was having such an economic build, but it's Bunny who's going to finish 2-2 before Harstem even has 1-1.
So I like what Harstem is doing. He's going to get Tempest like that. He must do that.
Yeah, he has to. There's no way he's going to kill Bunny or be in a good position in a fight versus Bunny without the Tempest.
He's getting Storm to alright. I like what Harstem is doing. He's going in the right direction.
I'm so scared for him though, because I feel that in a minute's time, when you have that Liberator count at like 5 to 6, if Bunny just goes...
Yeah, before there are like 3 or 4 Tempests, yeah.
Like this army isn't a scary one.
Not at all. There's no splash damage whatsoever. He can simply, he can go for this army and that's it.
And I mean, the production's really good. He's getting his 4th. He's going to have like 7-8 barracks together. Yeah. And this army, this isn't one that...
timing, he can definitely go for it.
Even Storm.
He needs to see the army. But he doesn't know if the Storm is ready or not, so he cannot, okay, let's go for it, like one TA and let's go.
Yeah, because versus Liberator push, you need to fight them in the middle of the map. So you need to be ready when they're in the middle of the map. If you wait for them to siege you, it's over.
Especially with the range upgrade. But now again, there's
a nice
harassment, with the War Prism. Some of the Adepts shade to the natural. They're doing
where's he going?
It's defending the natural. Not the best position for the... But there's a siege coming at the 4th base. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of Adepts.
That's ballsy.
I
mean, he's just trying to buy time here, which is smart.
I don't like the positioning of the Liberators for Bunny in the middle of the fight. Like they're overlapping a lot, and they're not doing anything with it.
Yeah. Try to grab some Liberators with Phoenixes.
With Liberators, you need to really push the situation.
Yes. Yeah,
like,
one after another.
Like if he had one here,
exactly.
one here, and then he had his army here. There's no way.
Yes, there's no way for Harstem to attack.
Like this is getting better. This is scary now.
Yeah.
Now have your army over here ready, and a few Marines just watching these guys. But
the Phoenix are. Oh no! Harstem, this is the mistake I will do.
All right, so.
I mean, this is horrible.
Another thing is that Harstem had no units to like protect the Templar.
I mean, without the splash damage, he has Storm, but he has no High Templars. He has no Colossi. He has no Disruptors.
Because, like, little fun fact: if you don't have units that shoot up, Templar are gonna get targeted first by the Liberators.
Oh, this is.
Yeah, this is brutal. This is like. Yeah, this is brutal.
Even if you can kill the Liberators, you can't kill the ground, and you know, GG, well played.
Well played, and Bunny takes it. Harstem is getting knocked out.
Oh, you mean like bringing an Overseer? It's pretty tough, man.
You can pick up the tanks and move it elsewhere.
I mean, that's a tank not firing, which is pretty good for you.
For like half a second. If you do a good micro.
It's 1.75 seconds, factually. You little biased guy, you.
Yeah, but I think during the time the tanks will reload, you may not even lose 1 second.
Well, let's intro these players anyhow. I'll let you do the first intro fire cake for our player spawning in the bottom right.
What?
Introduction.
Introduction for Bunny.
So in the bottom right, we have our foreign Ob Terran of the year. It's Liquid Bunny.
That was solid.
Oh.
Nurture. Whoa, this is...
yeah, that's more important than Bly right now.
That is more important than Bly right now. Have you played against this before?
Actually, I like the wall, but I think if you go for Reapers from your own base, it's better to go for 3 racks.
Me too. With
two racks is better for proxy.
Okay, it's 3 racks.
Yeah.
There is a 3rd racks in the main base.
Yep. And Bly to the top is opening with a...
Wait, was that your introduction?
Yeah.
I'm Bly.
Bly.
And this is Bly.
Acer Bly. Opening with not gold.
It's quite fortunate that he isn't going for the gold in this situation, because if you went for the gold against 3-Rex Reaper, I think you're pretty much dead.
Yes.
I think actually...
Or you like it.
Against 3-Rex Reaper, from your own base, it's okay.
Really?
But if you play versus proxy Rex, it's... You autos.
Would you, like, if you went for the gold base, would you rely on Lings, or would you go for the... Oh, he's going for a very fast Roach Warren here.
Yeah, I
this
guess
is very
a
good
choice, but... I mean, he goes blindly for this Roach Warren. I guess for safety, this map is very good for Reapers, as we said before.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what this Reaper does.
He's only
Not
producing
much,
2 Reapers at a time. Oh, there we go, 3rd one.
I guess the first Reaper is not gonna do much. You're hoping for some snowball of the Reapers, right?
You hope for a mistake being made, and I mean, that was a very good bomb, and it was very good, like, focus fire with the drone, and he couldn't quite get the extractor, so this Reaper's already done more than you hoped it would. I guess now we'd like to see if its speed's being done, or seeing the Roach Warren would be nice.
I mean, the Roach Warren is done,
Ooh,
and speed is half done, but I'm not sure if the speed is very useful, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he should have cancelled the speed and make more roaches.
Me too.
And maybe Ravagers.
He definitely knows what's going on, but I mean, he only saw right now 2 racks, so maybe he doesn't know that it's free.
That could be true. I mean, that'd be pretty nice. These roaches, though, they're going to stop the harass here. Maybe leave a couple of roaches there.
But he should really cancel the speed because he's not making speedlings.
He's already
6 drones behind, but 4 are in production.
It's already set him so far behind, though, that 100 mineral, 100 gas investment. I mean, that's 2 less drones for quite a considerable amount of time. Oh, losing a Reaper there. That's a little sloppy.
Yeah, but I still think it puts so much pressure on the Zerg. And look, Bly doesn't know where to position himself. His 1 queen is very low. It might die sooner or later.
Where is Overlords outside his base?
The 1 Overlord is covering this spot to jump for Reapers.
So why wouldn't you have multiple Overlords all along? Like
I think
outside
there
your
was...
base?
Oh, the queen is going to die, and
Because
maybe some drones.
Usually you use your first 2 Overlord to scout and the 3rd on the...
now the link speed is coming
Oh,
into
the link
use.
speed came...
Yeah.
This was kind of...
Okay,
all
this
the
is very
Reapers
good.
except 1.
This was a Bly-esque move because speed wasn't necessarily the best thing to do, but because of that, it worked out. So Bunny didn't expect that, which makes it a very smart thing of Bly to do.
There is one Reaper, and he actually stopped the Reaper production. Now he has 2 reactors going into Marines, but this attack might be pretty strong, to be honest.
But he's making drones behind this.
Actually, there is only 1 Ravager. Oh, actually, there will be more Ravagers, but they are really, really far away. Although, if... Bly already started moving his Overlord, so he can spot the ramp, maybe kill the bunker too. We will see how it goes for him.
You know, if I'm in Bunny's shoes...
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
That poor guy had a comet hit his face. I actually feel this is really nice by Bly. Even just a little bit of pressure like this can deal damage. If he picks off the reactors too, I think that's the big thing
maybe
here.
he can even kill 1 barracks.
Oh, that's really big.
I mean, now Biles, it will... No, it's not gonna hit.
But getting the reactors here, that slows down production a lot, which means that Bly behind this can drone up like a madman, because what do you realistically have to be scared of?
Right now, absolutely nothing. The factory is just finished. The Medivac production is not very close for Bunny.
It's and these Ravagers, they're so hard to kill with just pure Marine here.
I don't think it's a good choice.
No. This is an overcommitment, I feel.
Yeah. I mean, he could have done this a long time ago, and he decided to do it in probably the worst time ever.
Yeah, and with Stim being done too, he knows there's a 3rd Rax. I mean, that was pretty obvious anyway, because you don't go 2 reactor racks.
Those are going to die. And now, the bad point for Bly is he droned up, but it's still not the greatest economy ever.
Yeah, because he lost his army, so he has to produce one again. I think he should have either commit early to his attack with more links or simply back.
I think staying there with the Ravagers was fine at the bottom of the ramp and just corrosive biling without taking damage.
Just buying time, I guess that's what he should do.
Right.
Now there is gold, though.
He has a goal, but I mean, picking off the reactors, they're such a weak building, but it takes 50 seconds, or however many seconds it is in Legacy of Void to produce, but that slows down production so much. I mean, that 2nd barracks with the reactor, it's only just finished its reactor, so that would have saved Bly a lot of time. I really feel that was the strongest move as a Terran player playing against a Zerg. That's what I would have feared most.
Sometimes it's good to destroy the supply too, because you can supply block your opponent. And in this case, he will lose a lot more production time.
Do you think Bly has enough to stop this double Medivac drop?
If this gets into the main and then the next 2 Medivacs come for the 3rd, I think he's in a lot of trouble.
I don't think he will hold this one.
There's only 10 roaches, and they are slow roaches. There's no links on the map. This queen is going to die, and probably some drones too.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a lot of damage being done. That's, and I mean, Bly's there in time, but lost mining, just goes to the 3rd. The next 2 medevacs should be on the way pretty soon too. Nice movement by Bly. The roaches are here again, but this is still damage that he doesn't want to be taking right now.
Roaches before speed and before
drone focus fire. Look at this. This is beautiful.
There's not enough roaches to do the damage to the medivac killing. And all of them die as well.
Yeah, and in the meantime, the Terran secures the gold base.
And he's gathering a new army that I don't think Black will be able to stop it.
Wow, this is really good play by Bunny, to be honest. And like, Bly did make a few sloppy errors.
From a very bad start, actually, like he did some damage to the drones with Reapers, but he lost all of them. That was a big deal.
Yeah, you're totally right. Like Bly was kind of slow to drone up, given that he did invest a lot in countering the Reapers, but he really did shut down the Reapers, which is exactly what he needed to do. And then he bought himself so much time, but I don't think he droned up enough.
Imagine if he didn't lose the army that he sacrificed for basically nothing to
yeah, he
against
would have
those
been
bunkers.
in a very good position.
The units could be used to defend the double medivac drop.
And then no drones were lost.
Yeah, right now, Bly has 52 drones. I mean, the gold is helping him, but on the other hand, Bunny has the gold too. And he's making a 4th command center.
Yeah. Yeah, Bunny's in a really solid position now. He's ahead in workers. Upgrade-wise too, he's keeping up, Slash. He's got the resources to spend on upgrades. And right now he sees that his opponent can't take this 4th. He wanted to take that 4th. He shut that down.
What do you think he is going to use with his infestation pit? Because
he's not making such a fast Ghost Academy.
I'm kind of surprised, given that Ultralists are not going to be in sight anytime soon.
But right now, Bly is going into Hive. I mean, maybe he thinks I'm so far ahead that the only way Bly could come back is with upgraded Ultralisks.
And I guess getting ghosts out earlier means the energy stacks up better and such. It's kind of like sentries, you know, the earlier you get them, the better. Bunny just making pretty efficient trades here and there.
Ghost Academy is not that expensive, so maybe, there is a small round.
You know,
that's cute, but...
they're also very good against Ravagers, actually. They one-shot Ravagers, like the snipe ability. And Ravagers is quite expensive.
The Ghost is quite good against many units, but usually you don't want to start building them against something else than Ultralisk.
Yeah, they're quite expensive too, to be honest.
They're exceedingly expensive, but like 100 Ravager, that's
look
expensive
at this.
too.
What? He wants
I
to
guess
make
he,
a lot of
he learned
nukes.
a lesson after watching the Muslim, you know?
I'm happy to be passing on my knowledge bombs, you know?
Yeah, we have new meta game going on. It's actually good to make nukes versus Zerg. They take down everything.
I actually think they're really annoying harass.
Yeah, it's like, especially when you... Oh, never mind. Bunny is pushing to the left and clearing creep in the middle. I mean, there's no need to hurry, to be honest.
But I don't think Nuke is very good here because Bly has only 4 bases, so it's still possible to defend the Nuke.
I think this is for the moral victory.
Yes.
Like if you can slam your opponent with nukes when you don't even need to nuke, man, that gets you.
And he's not even producing Nuke.
It looks like...
Bly is holding on pretty well though, like he's bought time in the middle, he stopped this drop in the natural.
Oh, what is this?
This is
The drops are flying to the left, mostly. And this army is pushing, but I don't know, walking on creep versus Ravager Roach?
I mean, still
Bly has a lot.
Yeah, Bly does have a lot. And in fact, I think this might be an overextension by Bunny. He is going to get cleaned up.
Natural, but only a few Marines. Oh,
and
all army hotkey, I guess, or they were all on one hotkey.
Bugger, I hate it when that happens.
It happens.
You use the all army hotkey?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I mean, I didn't use it at all, but the habit from Mutalisks Wars stayed, to be honest, because that was so annoying when, like, you left one Muta somewhere and you lost the fight because of it, and then the game.
Yeah. But I tell you what, though, Bly's held on pretty well. Like, for a while there, I thought he was significantly behind, whereas he's kind of he's established himself a 4th base here. He's actually got to a point where Bunny's ready for all of this, but I'm just trying to look on the bright side for Bly here.
Yeah, but I think what army is building Bunny is not very good because he's replacing his Marine with Ghost, but Ghosts are a lot more expensive, and there are no Ultralisk yet.
I mean...
That's why his army is very small for Bunny.
Bunny is sending the drops, but they're not accomplishing much, and he's not controlling them that well too.
One thing I really like for Bunny, though, is the fact that he's taking base after base after base. Like, he's going to be on 5 bases soon. And, like, the Zerg can't really do anything to stop this.
It's hard to kill planetaries, like with pure Roach, maybe, or Lynx. Ultras are pretty good, but then...
If you commit 3 Ultras and all of a sudden there's 4 Ghosts there, it's a trait that you can't really take.
I mean, Bly has 2 golds right now. He's taking another base. I'm not sure if this one is the best to take, but that's the one he decided to do.
When you're against a player that's already got tanks on the field, I feel that base is suicidal.
And even like this high ground, you can kill all the drones. You have Medivacs, Ghosts, Nukes maybe.
It's a nukeable base for sure. So, like, if you're in Bly's position right now, what do you try and do to get back into this, really?
I think he's going for Broodlords.
You think Broodlords would be the right choice?
Yeah, it would be very good to deal with the Ghost. Broodlords plus Infestors.
Did that nuke get cancelled, or...?
Maybe the Ghost died. Oh, okay, there is a run-by, but it only killed 4 SCVs. I mean, I didn't like the push in the middle by Bunny, because there was only like 3 tanks, I think. Now it's like 6 or more, and Ghosts. Pushing outside of creep will be almost impossible, but let's see how it goes.
These nukes are really cool too.
He need Infestors to cancel the snipe because...
Oh, the snipes are...
No, he didn't cancel the Ghost.
Oh my lord. Beautiful. That was so good Ghost positioning too.
Yeah, exactly. Like tanks on the left too.
I tell you what, those supplies are still pretty even, but Bunny's just got so much left.
There's
it
7
seems.
ultras in production, but they are gonna be way too late.
And they are going to do nothing, I think.
Oh, yeah.
When this base dies, I think Bly dies with it.
Well put, Arthur.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben.
30 drones on a 2-mineral base. That's not where you want them to be, but there's nowhere else for them. I mean, these ghosts, is there enough to... Yes, there is enough, and those snipes, man. Wow.
There is more than enough, and still Bunny, this base.
Army even scarier is just like 2 liberators in that army on the left, you know, just at the top of the ramp. So when you do engage, it's just focusing the Ravagers that are like trying to deal damage and stuff. Liberators are so scary.
Do you think Ravagers are useful late game if there is no Liberators?
I actually think that damage is pretty good. And
I think
it's
like
not,
Ultra Link army is much better than any Ravagers.
Oh,
But
I think Ultra Ling, Infesta, and like Vipers too are really like I think that's with Infestors obviously is like the best army you can go for. But I do think a few Ravagers is always useful just for like Bile, because if it does land, it's
Medivacs maybe. Yeah.
Medevacs, or like say if you did get a Dream Fungal.
Look at this.
Ooh. Yeah,
there is no introduction for the players. I mean, Bly is introducing himself here.
I saw Symbol do this actually.
Oh, CC first.
Ah, yeah, it was versus like 2 Proxy
Sorry.
Reaper.
Yeah, unfortunately it was like against the total counter build it seemed, but
I guess you go Ravagers from this or just Roach?
Roach initially.
Roach Queens.
What I don't like about this is that there is still an expansion on the back. I mean, it allows Bunny to go very greedy expansion.
You're totally right. On a map where the natural is outwards, where you have to leave the main base to get it, you can cancel the natural straight away kind of thing. Or
and
like,
then if you have a queen, I mean, it's not so hard to creep spread here, right? But you cannot creep spread to the back. And
one of the nice things about this, though, is why would a Terran ever go and search out where that hatchery is? Whereas like on a base where your natural is outwards, it might give the Terran some reason to scout about and find it earlier. Like that's one reason why it might be good on this map.
I think right now when the game is new, probably it's not so common to scout it.
Yeah.
But if builds like this will be more popular, I don't think it's very hard like to move your SCV, you know, around this. I mean, hatchery here wouldn't be so good anymore.
No, if this gets to a situation where, what was this snow map called with the back rocks that Zergs often used to proxy hatch?
I have no idea.
We've just wiped it from our brains, haven't we, boys? Like I don't.
Yeah, everybody was playing proxy hatcheries.
Yeah, like we saw the famous map was MKP losing to like Beal. We all know the snow map we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like if it gets as obvious as that, or even Bridgehead,
yeah.
Yeah, if it gets as obvious as that, where people are scouting very often, maybe we'll see this go out of fashion. But
there is only 1 Marine on the field and 3 Roaches in
and
production.
he spent time making a reactor here too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very curious how this is going to do, and I'm curious how Bunny's going to hold.
The vision of Bunny.
Oh,
he didn't send an SCV scout, no Reaper.
And look, he's going to go for Hellions too, which are not the answer.
Yeah, definitely not the answer to Roaches or Ravagers.
It's for Ravagers.
Oh, Ravagers too. Oh, Ravagers.
Yeah.
I think if he can destroy the 2 supply quickly, he will completely shut down the production and the game is over.
There will be there will be a terrible supply block for Bunny.
Oh, yeah, you can't kill this.
He should remake supply as soon as possible because
he has no units. There's 1 Hellion.
You got Blythe, bitch. Like this is basically what happened here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Bly is playing surprisingly a lot of macro games lately, but as we can see, he can go back to his roots as well. And that's really scary though.
GG. You'd like it because you just like to see it. But what do you actually think is optimal on this map for a Zerg, like both of you guys?
I think Nidus is not so bad.
You think it's not so bad? Okay.
I mean, it was really good in the early stages of Legacy of the Void. But
sure was.
Right now, people kind of learned builds that can play macro game and stop Nidus at the same time.
I'm not sure how I feel about Nidus on this map personally, because I think the Terran has to take the third that's... In fact, where is the Terran? Okay, bottom right. So I think you'll take the third that's like in between the natural and the main, right? And I think to defend that, if you just have like 2 tanks, but you have 1 in your main, 1 in your natural, I think getting Nidus is like no problem whatsoever. Oh, we just got the maps, but we're on the final map, so I guess that was super handy.
Okay, so
No, I think here Bly should go for Mutalisk. Maybe some Mutalisk would be very useful because you can send your Mutalisk behind the mineral line. They are used then land between bases, so you can maybe do more damage with Mutalisk here.
We've yet to talk about these positions on this map, so this is incredibly close by air, and pretty decent by ground too. Like, as a Zerg, as a Terran, I'm scared.
Are you scared, really?
Yeah, actually.
Like every time I played Roach Ravager, against Happy maybe, but he was at some point probably the most experienced in dealing with Zerg, like Roach Ravager into Ultra. He was doing a tank push very fast here, and on this position into your main. It's possible, you know, you can expand outwards, so him coming here is kind of a commitment, but it was so hard to defend this place. I don't think Bunny is going to do that, but still. Like, Firecake played versus top on this map, and it's so hard for Terran to scout as well. But I guess Bunny will be going, what do you think? 2 Reapers, 4 or 6?
6.
Wow.
I mean,
how many barracks do we have on the field?
Only 1 with reactor.
Then I'd guess 4.
And Bly is going for gas expand with 3 drones on gas after spillings. So maybe he wants to do some roaches later on anyway.
Or maybe tier 2.
But Reapers are not so common on this map. Let's see if he makes 2 more. Okay, there is 1 more.
Yeah, when you go for reactor early on, and you've made 2 Reaps already, you have to get at least 4.
I think 6.
You think 6 is a good number?
Yeah, I think 6 is a much better number, but look at this. Reapers went to the left because Bunny didn't scout.
Oh.
And Leaks are already here, but I don't think they will achieve much.
I'm a little surprised that he didn't split up his Reapers.
Yeah. If you go for Reaper opening, I guess it would be better even to SCV scatter on this big map. You want to go immediately to your opponent's base, I guess.
So we're going to see if it's 4 or 6 here, lads.
Yep.
That is the question.
I don't know. I don't think it will be 6 right now. He's not making any, and those...
Oh!
6.
Oh, that's...
God damn, you changed your mind at the last minute and it fooled you.
No, I think...
Oh, Bly's being exceptionally
annoying.
Maybe Bly is going for Nidus.
Look at this too. I love how he's hidden 2 Maulings over to the left side.
So those do a lot of damage.
Is he going to get the mule?
No, that was nice.
So now,
So
okay,
yeah,
give it 10 seconds.
Yeah, he is going for Nidus. I knew it. Because he didn't take all his gases and he went for a fast lair.
He got the mule. And he actually got...
But all the Reapers are in the base. Why would you make 6 Reapers
to defend
your natural? Like,
it's messy.
Actually, the Nidus is building in Bly's base. Let's see what vision covered Bunny has.
5 guys on that gas too, so like that's kind of bad.
Does he have queens with energy to hit the Nidus?
There is...
Because he needs it. Yeah, he has
at
energy.
least 1.
So he can win if Bunny moves with his Reaper in the same time. He will have nothing to defend at home.
Oh, there is...
Where is the Nidus?
Again. Yeah,
I think Bunny's kind of screwed.
I don't like this positioning. You should put it in the production army.
The Reapers are checking the third base, but, well...
You think putting it in the production's better?
Oh, he's going
Yeah,
back
because
right
you are kind of all in when you do this. So you prefer to have your whole army directly in his production.
And Links here. There's a bunker with 3 Marines, but...
I think he was more going for the surprise here that his opponent didn't know he was doing this yet.
Yeah, but he knew that the army of Bunny was near his bases, so he couldn't deal with the Nidus.
Let's see if he's able to stop it. I mean, there is so many...
He could win here, but the grenade will be very strong.
Oh, there is actually quite a few Marines and Reapers, maybe.
But the roaches are stuck in the right.
Yeah, he should hold position the roaches in the mineral line or something.
Lose the Reapers.
You see, if he had put the Nidus in front, in the middle of the production, he could have get the Marauder.
I think he lost too much already.
I think Bly's got this. Bly.
I think it's close because he still has 3 command center, so a lot of mules.
You don't have faith in your Zerg, do you?
6.
It's close.
5
he might.
SCVs left. The last 2 queens are dying, and there is... Oh, okay, there is 3 more roaches. But yeah, this is enough. Although, 5 SCVs... Let's see. 1... Oh... There were
okay.
his
this was nice.
38 SCVs are dead.
Yeah.
And you know, mules are pretty good, lads, but are they this good?
We'll see. I mean,
Is he going to lose his second command center?
oh, it was close. Another SCV goes down.
But
To be honest, it looks like Black just wants to continue doing the Nidus. He goes 4 more roaches. I mean, 2 more drones, 2 more queens.
I think he should not continue the Nidus because now
One more roach.
Bunny has a big army, enough to kill the Nidus as soon as he pops. So
I'm not sure about it, but yeah. Roach speed, so maybe Master Roach on 2 base. I don't know.
Actually, it gets a bit dicey.
I think it's a very close game.
I feel
2 mules.
the roach speed, like, yeah, he has to do that
One
now.
more mule. I mean, Bunny has nice production.
Oh, he's going for it again. Okay.
Yeah, I thought
On
so.
the same place, basically.
Yeah, but now Bunny knows, and he has quite a lot. And the
I
speed
think
is
he
finished.
should not make the speed watches because it's useless because
Yeah,
your
right
watches are right.
There's 9 roaches. Oh, it's going down.
That was
Okay, that's really,
That was
really
very bad.
Like, Bunny knows the commitment of Bly.
yeah.
That it is the second Nidus.
If he didn't do that,
There was
Bunny
links
has
again.
this choice where it's like, okay, do I stay on my base and potentially lose against the Nidus again, or do I let my opponent macro up when I'm already behind? Whereas now, doing that move,
He should take all his army and attack in the front. He doesn't care about the Nidus now. He could win the Terran.
you think?
In
I mean,
front, yeah.
Oh,
he's
I
already
don't know anymore.
he's already
18
stimmed.
Marines, 1 Marauder, and 13 Roaches only.
I
don't
think
that's
Bly should just go to a macro game.
I think he should have chosen
He should
before.
have at first.
Yeah.
Right now, he committed quite a lot.
Because he need a third very soon because the first base will soon
He's
deplete.
making burrow too.
Like, Bunny's situation right now is harder to read. Because he doesn't...
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Also, that second Nidus was just like, what the
Oh,
hell?
he's going for burrow move.
Yeah, burrow.
That's kind of smart.
It is smart, but when Bunny gets enough economy and start making actual units, I don't even think that like unborrowing your roaches that are 0-0 is very good versus bio with Medivacs, to be honest.
No, Bunny's army is getting scarier by the minute. This
Yep.
third is super late by Bly. This should have been
Look at
2
this
minutes ago.
Vision of Bunny. He doesn't know anything. He didn't even see creep
Oh, man.
on this map. But I mean, he knows that Bly is at the top. Let's see. Oh, the Zergling is burrowed. That's and sees the upcoming Medivac.
I'm actually starting to like Bunny's position now. And does he have upgrades as well?
You see, mules are
Yes,
very strong.
engineering base, but
Well, also planting a second Nidus right in front of your opponent's whole army is
okay. But
also
let's
not
see how
good.
it goes.
Remember, he had like 4 SCV or 5 SCV,
Oh.
I think.
There is one
25,
Medivac and there is
27
another
frames.
one here.
Really good drops, and the army's out on the map for Bly.
Oh, and
I think
Knight
he,
is coming.
he must not come back. He need to trade base.
This base is going to die. Some drones in the main.
Does
but
Bunny
there's
have enough to
Nidus.
defend?
I don't think so, to be honest. There's
think-
quite a lot of this. Oh, he's planning a turret, but that's way
He-
too late.
He
And
should
he's
go
going
for.
back.
He made him run into the main.
Thanks to the Nidus, yeah. He doesn't know.
But he wants the army, so he's going to move with all roaches.
Oh,
Do you think he
doesn't know.
win?
There is the third base died. The drop is moving, but this is way more important. Oh, he's going to see it now.
Uh-oh. That's kind of scary.
Bunny, there is roaches in your base. Hello.
I think if this game just got out of hand, man.
It's so weird. Some drones dying, but still 16 SCVs going down. And now this is going to get really hard for Bunny. Look at this. The roaches just don't want to die.
They're so fast.
Okay.
Oh,
I
these
think
gonna
he
die.
should have attacked the army before. He had enough
you
to
are
kill
dying.
the army.
Oh, this is so obnoxious,
Still
though.
more roaches here. Roaches here. 26.
There's no
SCVs.
mining going on for Bunny right now. Like,
Is it? I mean,
another night? What?
Why does he make a Nidus?
so many SCVs died, but still, like, Black has 33 drones. It's almost nothing.
It is, but
His army is dying as well.
he's making his opponent use so many scans. So despite
Yeah.
being on 3CC, those 18
Another
SCVs
Nidus.
are 18 SCVs.
Oh, there's another Nidus with a lot of roaches.
Oh,
That's kind of good.
I'd burrow again.
There is no.
Nice.
Oh, there is another one. I mean, 3 orbital commands. There is more roaches again. The roaches are slowly dying, but as I said, it will be tough to clean this, I guess.
So
Another
annoying.
scan.
This game is insane. Finally, it's very close.
All the games of Bly.
But he makes he's going for upgrades now.
Oh, the free roaches.
The upgrades are actually very helpful.
Yeah, but he will be
Bly is
late in
starting
upgrades for a
upgrades.
long time.
I'm a little bit worried for Bly. Like if Bunny cleans this finally
And a counter
goes for counterattacks with, but he's making a tank.
Like, if he gets like 3 or 4 medevacs
Oh,
available,
come on.
this is so strange.
I think he should have waited that because Bunny will move out. This is
Oh,
for
wait,
sure.
but there is like, okay, there is a lot of roaches still in the Nidus. I thought it just,
It's useless.
oh,
Yeah, it's completely useless.
but still, like, Bly has 47 drones right now.
Yes, but
He droned up his third base slowly.
And he made his opponent use like what 10 plus scans.
Yeah, and there is still like one roach here.
Yes, but he
the
trades so
counterattack, the
many army.
counterattack. Okay,
There is a drop to the left and to the right,
I-
and the Nidus is now here. Okay, I think it's like 8 Nidus swarms already.
honestly, I feel like Bunny. How many medevacs does he actually have on the field? 'Cause
It's free.
if he had 3 and he just goes for the main, I feel that he could potentially just kill his opponent.
Oh, this was close.
Maybe. I mean, there is a lot of roaches in the Nidus still. I think he'll be fine.
I disagree that he's going for infestation
Another
pit
Nidus.
because he doesn't have economy.
But
for
the
this.
drop in the natural.
And Bly's catching up in supply here too. Look, or when I
there
say
is a lot of
supply,
roaches
upgrades.
And the Nidus. Yeah, the 1-1 is going to finish very, very soon for Bly. Oh, there is another. This is a nice drop.
There is a Nidus in the
But
main base.
can Bunny hold this? I mean, this position is very nice. The turret, the bunker. There is the Nidus that's just that is
Do
going to
nothing
die.
again.
The upgrades are even right now.
Look at the drone count too.
This drop killed everything.
Oh my! I
There
think
is, yeah,
Bunny's ahead.
by far.
Yeah. Like if those 25 drones didn't die,
Maybe he can focus the second CC, the second base, because
Oh, those
Bunny
roaches
may
are
not
going
look.
to die. They are going to die.
that was a nice grab by Bunny and a bit
Those
sloppy
are-
by Bly.
I guess it was sloppy, but still, he couldn't have predict like.
I mean, he went in range of the turret just a little bit and sat there.
He needed to do something. This orbital command is floating. I guess it would be more useful for scans. There is a Zergling, that's why. And there is another Nidus here. Let's see. Oh, this is not gonna do nothing.
These Nidus are so expensive too. Like what is it? 100 per one?
I think
Yes.
he already used like 1k gas and money, for only Nidus swarms.
And now he's got tanks to defend this third as well.
Bly is going for infestors. They're gonna be kind of useful with Burrow as well. But is it going to matter, to be honest? The same amount of workers with mules, 3 CC.
Yeah, and he's kind of got this nice defense now that he doesn't necessarily need to
Another drop coming to the
scan all the
left
time.
side.
Yeah, he doesn't need to scan all the time now. If he just keeps on putting turrets
Oh,
up.
not needed. Yeah, there is a turret, another turret here, turret here. And this drop is gonna do a lot of damage.
Oh, there's roaches there though. There are roaches there.
But will still
he's
take
going back.
some
Oh,
drones.
okay, there is a lot of roaches.
He's focusing drones though every time he does this, so it's really
Okay.
smart. Oh,
Maybe he can
No,
take
no,
the
no.
tanks at least. Yeah.
Yeah, but
This is good,
so
but
many
he-
roaches for
Yeah,
one tank.
he lose too
Oh,
many
there's
roaches.
another Nidus.
Oh my god, there is unit.
Oh, there's an infestor and a roach.
Two.
Oh,
What? It's
Okay.
useless.
there is roaches here.
Oh, he could take the tanks with the roaches here.
Bunny is doing nothing on the other side of the map right now. He's
Ah.
going back with the.
But Bunny's
Medevacs.
stabilizing now, lads. Like,
Oh
look
my
at-
god,
Yeah.
he's making 13 drones.
This is a very good base for Bunny right now.
By that tank on the high ground, I really love that.
Oh, those roaches. Oh,
Oh, wow.
this fight.
The fight to end
Okay,
all
the
fights.
roaches are dying. This drop is going to be shut down.
I tell you what, though, that killed a lot of drone. I mean, SCVs.
Yeah.
Yes, but he doesn't need a lot of SCVs now.
Still,
because
so many scans. Like
so many minerals left.
roach, infestor, and there is drops in the main. I guess main didn't have any workers too much, except gas.
I was kind of curious as to
This
what
roach.
building he was going to kill there. I was like, okay, most Terrans
Okay.
in this situation would probably kill the Roach Warren, but
Okay, go
because it's
back.
Bly, maybe the Nidus
Yeah,
Warren.
I agree. But he wasn't targeting nothing.
Look, like, actually, I like the idea for Bly. He's going for 2-2. And 2-2 Roach Ravager is actually pretty strong and does okay versus 1-1 bio.
Yes, but I think it's better to have a bigger army now. Because it's good to have upgrade when you have a huge army, but
Faster Ravager can be pretty strong if you catch your opponent off guard, to be honest.
And with an upgrade advantage too.
Yeah.
I think he should rely on the fungal and corrosive bile combo to do damage now.
Yeah,
This could help a lot against this marine
Problem
and
is,
tanks.
look at the creep spread.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no creep on the map.
I mean, this
like Bunny didn't even need to clean this creep, you know.
This is a beautiful map. Like this is what I'd love to see as a Terran
yeah,
player.
without
Yes.
creep, I understand. But me and Fire King do not really like this. Oh, what is this?
Nidus Worm number 13.
Yeah.
Maybe this one will do the trick.
Okay, Bly is going across the map. There is a lot of units here. 3 Medivacs with 13 Marines.
I like that an SCV traveled with, just to repair.
Look at this Roach. This is so strong underground. But no, this
No,
is
no,
not
no.
Okay, this is nice. This is going to die. That's pretty good.
Very good fungal and corrosive bile.
Okay.
But still...
that was a very decent trade for Bly, to be honest.
and he defended at the same time.
Yeah, I thought
it was very good.
Look at the supply. 140 versus 100. Oh.
A Nidus again?
Nidus.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm sure the next time Bunny will focus the Nidus because...
Like, he doesn't react to this. Hello?
Oh, this time he has a lot of roaches.
Oh lord.
Maybe this time it will do damage. Do a lot of damage.
I mean, there's only one mineral patch in the main base now, so...
The drones are dying, but the upgrades here, 2-2. Okay, those roaches are kind of wasted.
I just burrow, yeah.
Okay, that's... Okay.
Yeah, you should kill the Marines.
Kill the Marines, yeah, get rid
But
of
those drones are dying.
Uh-oh. This is a
very
really good drop by
He's
Bunny.
losing all the economy right now. His army is still really
Nice
strong,
splits.
Okay.
The roaches on the left should have went to the right, though.
To the left.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, they should split. And look, another scan, another scan. There is no mules. I think, like, if not for all those scans, Bunny's economy would be insane right now, and he would be like 30 supply more, to be honest.
Yeah.
We can
even
never
higher.
underestimate mules.
No.
No, absolutely not.
But I like that Bly's taken advantage of that and just making him use scans. Like, the goal of the Nidus is not to, like, own his economy, it's to just keep making him use scans in the main to dampen his opponent's economy.
Yeah,
I
all
think
those poor Nidus for me.
if he can get 2 Ultralisk, it might be very good.
Okay.
Oh, is that Ultra Tech?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think...
And Bunny has
I
no counter
disagree with
to
this,
it.
but...
If Bly has enough economy for doing the upgrade for
He has
armor,
no counter to Ultras.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has tanks.
Yeah,
Tanks
they're not a good counter.
against low number Ultralisk.
I
might
mean,
be good.
actually, outside of creep, Ultras are not that strong, but yeah, there's no creep.
Ultras are not that strong.
Outside of creep, you can micro pretty, or if you don't want to fight, you can always run.
That's true. You can run from the unstoppable
Bunny lifted
force.
the orbital command and went to the left, but there is already a
This
very
is-
cute Zergling.
Yeah, this is really nice because I mean, even the third was delayed by a Zergling. So
100 energy.
100
And there's
energy.
Oh, he's going for Ghost.
Maybe Black can catch this. Right. Actually, this is a very important match for both players because this is the losers match, right?
Yeah, the winner advance.
Yeah. So the winner of this match is going to get through along with MC in one of the groups. I don't know which letter is that. Okay. Bunny is angry, I think. Like he goes drops everywhere. Left, middle, right. But he actually saw the Ultra's cavern.
But he started building Ghost before, I think.
Okay, this drop.
He has no ghost on the field
No,
right now.
he has no ghost
But
academy.
he
has one.
built.
But those are so expensive. I don't think he can afford ghosts, to be honest.
I think the next
game is
fight
crazy.
will decide the game.
Oh, if this fungal lands on this group of Marines, though.
Yeah, that would be...
Like, Bly made one...
Oh. Fungal.
Oh.
Yeah, but still,
Not enough roaches.
Yeah. This is a very... Oh, you know, I think the most important thing for Bunny right now is to keep Bly in his base. if those ultras get across the map, they're gonna be super scary.
You're totally right. Oh, a Nidus Worm.
Actually, Bly doesn't need to walk his ultras, you know?
No, he can just Nidus Worm them
teleport them.
Yeah.
Like battle cruisers, you know?
Yeah, but I think he should not send his Ultralisk in the main base. There
Yeah,
are nothing to kill in the main base.
Yeah. I mean, maybe in the main base.
He doesn't even use put unit in his Nidus.
It's almost for the fear factor.
Yes.
I mean, it's a great thing.
Oh, this time.
I mean, Bly is putting up a very good fight considering all the odds in this game, to be honest. We thought he was dead for quite a while after his failed Nidus Worm.
You know what's been crazy? We thought both players were dead for good periods of time in this game.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty funny when we consider a failed Nidus Worm that kills like 25 SCVs or more. Okay, I think...
Yeah, this fight decide everything, I think. He should not attack the 4th base, I think, because he need to kill the Terran before the Ghost.
Okay.
But let's see.
I think Bunny is in trouble, to be honest. He has no Ghost yet. And I think he knows that. But all the SCVs are going down.
He must be very careful with his Infestors.
Bunny tried to micro this drop against an Ultralisk, but that's not very easy to do. And there's a Nidus Worm. Okay.
Oh my god. Can you know how many Nidus he built during the game? Because
I'm not sure.
I would say 15, like something like this.
To be honest, it's probably more right now.
Yeah, I think you're being rather kind with 15.
Yeah, it was 15. It was at the 10-minute mark.
Oh.
This Ultralisk is stopping the drop. And Bunny is looking in a very...
No, he should not attack. I think he should be happy with keeping the Terran player on 3 bases.
Oh, look at this tank. I wouldn't be surprised if he just starts trying to target, the hatchery here.
Maybe the Queen can transfuse.
To be honest, I need to ask...
He's going to get it?
Yeah,
he's going down.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I think Bly should commit at some point.
Yeah.
But it's...
But
I
now,
think the
now
timing
it's too
is
late.
Gone.
Yeah, I think he will go for Broodlords now. This is why he built a Spire. Yeah.
He built a Spire?
Yeah, he built a Spire in the 3rd base. I think, yes.
Yeah, there is a Spire. Maybe this military transition like versus Protoss.
He's tired to lose his 4th base, so he built 2 bases in the same time.
I think Bunny is never going to attack, to be honest. Just send drops left and right.
You see?
Yeah.
Greater Spire.
He has no economy for this. Like, I need to ask Bly, how does he do that? He made 150 supply on like 30 drones. I don't know.
And I'm going to check how many drones were lost. Okay, 105 workers killed for Bly, 71 for Bunny this game.
Wow, this game is crazy.
Yeah, these roaches can do a lot of damage.
There's a drop in the main, it's gonna kill.
But both players are always focusing the main base of their opponent.
Oh,
and
but
there are nothing to kill.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
No,
don't waste energy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he actually can do that.
It depends.
Mean, this would be a perfect time for Bly to engage if he was ever to.
Yeah, he made
a lot of
5
tanks.
corruptors, but does he have enough money to turn them in Broodlords?
No. And I don't think he will have. I mean, this base is nice.
Maybe
but
he should
his
make
whole
1
army is absolutely no threat to Bunny right now. And I guess that's all Bunny wants, to be honest. There is roaches here, but they are all dying. So the problem is...
SCVs, 15.
Yeah, it's only 15.
Yes, but he has mules.
He does have mules.
I forgot about mules.
You see?
You're right.
But no turrets at that 4th of his.
Oh, there is 4th. There is a turret.
Oh, you made it now? Okay.
But it doesn't matter anymore because there is only 6 roaches. And I don't think 6 roaches can do a lot of damage to me.
That's a lot
He
of
should
ultras,
take
man.
the gases on the 4th base. This is very important because he wants 5 Broodlords, then attack. Yes, he has Ghost, but if he can do good fungals against the Ghost, he might be able to win the game.
Maybe. I mean, also one of the problem is that Ultras, sure, they are well upgraded, but still the +3 Carpus is missing.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, Bunny is already 3-3.
I don't think it matters a lot. I think the whole fight will be decided by the Ghost. Yes.
Yeah.
And if they can land the good snipe,
I mean, looking at Bly's vision, he almost doesn't see anything on the map. That's why he cannot defend any of his bases. He cannot see any drops. There is a Roach Brood here, but
I think
sorry, mate, they're not working. It doesn't work like that.
He has 5 Woodlords? No.
Just 2.
No, he has 5 because 2 are in production.
This drop is going down.
So now,
I
I think he needs to attack now, and maybe he wins.
What is Bly doing? Oh, now he unborrowed the roaches. I guess he sent them at some point, and right now he thought about it. Bunny lifted.
Yeah.
He's on free CC all game long, and he's gonna mine half of the map with only free CCs. He lifted now the one in the.
Oh, Bunny is moving. This is the usual timing push at 27 minutes.
I don't like this.
No, I
Yeah,
don't, I don't
it's
think he has
terrible.
to move out.
He probably doesn't know the Broodlords are here.
Yeah. Okay, so the game
And this is
decided
a
now.
very bad position. Oh, don't show the Broodlords. They should go to the left. Maybe they should come from here.
No, I don't think, because if he goes from the left, the ghost will be able to
But
snipe.
there's so many tanks. Okay, he knows. Let's see how the fight looks. Oh, it looks very good for Bly right now.
Not sure.
No, not anymore.
Not sure.
There is too many tanks. Bunny.
Does he have enough steel fingers?
He has a few, but
He needs to get the good fingers.
Oh, Bunny is counter-attacking with the Medivacs and some Marines. That's pretty risky.
Oh,
like,
oh,
if you
he's
give away-
catching some ghost.
Oh! Bunny made a big mistake.
I think he needs to wait his Broodlords.
Bunny wasted so much army just because he left all the Medivacs here.
I think Bunny's winning though.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Bunny is winning, but
Almost. I mean, he made this game really close. He gave away all the Medivacs. He cannot save his ghosts. He cannot save the tanks that are in only one position and they cannot move.
Oh, the
I think he
Broodlord's dying.
destroyed all the Broodlords.
Just
Okay.
one survived.
It's
Okay,
over.
this is over.
That looks over,
For
yeah.
the supply. Maybe there might be another Nidus.
Man,
Never mind.
what a game, dude.
It was pretty crazy. 28 minutes of constant action. Unfortunate